As soon as we start, he's pouring his drink.
Well, hell yeah. What else expect him to do? I got my PBR cracked.
Okay, I'll do it
You
right
might as
now.
well get to it. What the hell are you waiting for?
So it's a contest who has the best serving of alcohol. We're having a one-up contest here.
Day drinking. You know what? I still wonder what it'd be like if I just woke up at like 7 and just slammed like 4 beers and spent the day drunk.
Well, then you'd be
Or
like
at least buzzed.
Well, then you'd be like Tommy Lee.
No, just what would that feeling be? All day.
It's you've done it before. It's not a
haven't
great
done it in a
feeling.
long time,
I
man.
mean, it's
That's
up until
college.
about noon, it's fun.
Well, no, what
and then 1 or 2,
yeah.
you're like, I'm ready for bed.
No, what happens is by the time we get I think it happened. So we were when I went to a bowling tournament, and I remember this was Huntsville, Alabama,
Wait,
years
did you
ago.
say bowling tournament?
Yeah. So this is Huntsville, Alabama,
Thank you.
years.
I didn't have to do that.
Yeah, Huntsville, Alabama, years ago, and we ended up.
He's still going.
We ended up at some bar at like 10 in the morning because I think we didn't bowl until like 8 o'clock that night.
Holy
And we
shit.
started playing shuffleboard where you got the little sand on the board. And you got
Love
the metal
that
puck.
game.
Yeah,
Yep.
and we
Great
just got so hyper focused on that, and I think. I don't know how much we drank and how long, but I mean, it was like maybe 4 in the afternoon. It felt like it was 4 in the morning because everything just like slows down, and we're just like, yeah, we weren't
I
in any
know that
shape to
feeling.
bowl. Yeah, so
Dude,
that's what it's like. So, yeah.
I am wasted right now. I got up, went to the gym, and then I chopped down the tree in my backyard.
Yeah,
Really?
a productive day.
I was already sweaty, whatever.
How'd you chop it down? What was the tool?
The axe.
The
I've
axe?
spent 3 days sharpening my axe.
Oh my god.
Oh my god! And so I got it started, and then I'm just like, you know what? I'm just gonna. It was really sharp, so I hit it a couple times, and it was like, I'm like, wow, this is really like sinking in. This is really dangerous. That's my first thing was like, I got to make sure I don't cut my own foot off.
Yeah, don't
Yeah,
swing
don't-
down
yeah.
towards your feet.
Oh no!
Don't like sever your femoral
I'm
artery
like
trying to cut down a
baseball.
stupid tree,
I'm like
yeah.
if I was a baseball player trying to like hit a low pitch out. I'm swinging way. I mean, it's gonna be hard to hurt myself, but I'm cognizant of the fact that I'm stupid enough, absolutely stupid enough to fuck myself up.
But you saved a couple $100.
Well, and
Even though you're just dead. That's all.
yeah, well, and then I started like really getting into it, and all of a sudden, I'm like, I'm going to shake this thing, and I'm like, wow, this actually moved, and so I was like, okay, fuck this. I went inside the house, grabbed the heavier gloves, and I'm like, I'm going to fuck this thing up.
How thick is the tree?
I don't know about 12 inches across, 14 inches.
Well, what you could do is like
That's sizable. Is it dead or alive?
It was dead.
Okay,
But
so
you're-
it's a hardwood. It's not like
Oh yeah, no, it was a fruit tree. I think it was a pear tree or something.
Yeah. So is it like almost like malleable, right? Like is it solid or you can like
Oh no, it
bend
was solid as
Okay.
fuck until I started knocking the shit out.
Dude,
of it.
that's so funny. You go out there.
So I've seen those YouTube.
I did. That's exactly where I felt. I felt like King Kong swinging my dick around in like a gorilla zoo.
Oh my
man.
God.
It was the
You never
greatest
see
thing
King
ever.
Kong's dick either in the movies or
Nope.
anything, do you? How's that possible?
I don't know. You would think at some point he'd be walking around going, "Ew, you know what? Oh, I remember that. Whoops."
I mean, he doesn't like have a pair of shorts on or anything like that. He's,
Pair of shorts.
I don't know. I mean, you're like in the cartoons and
What-
stuff. It's-
Donald Duck didn't. I was looking at something. Donald Duck never wore shorts, and you never saw his.
That's because he had the
Duck
side
dick.
feathers and like the neck sticking up and stuff a little bit. I don't know.
So was he like the gorilla? Was he like the gorilla from Donkey Kong? It was just like they throw the flaming barrels at you when you were a kid. Those that
That'd
arcade
be,
game.
yeah, that'd be like
Donkey
more
Kong
realistic.
Jr. Yeah.
I'm sure that, you know what, though? I'm sure they'll make it like a King Kong porn or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's walking around with a giant schwanz just
can see it.
banging everything in the whole wide world.
Like knocking trees over.
Yeah.
I did like the King Kong movie with I think it was Jack Black was in it.
Yeah,
When they were on
that
the
one
island.
was good.
That was a good movie.
Yeah. I thought they were, honestly, I like them all so far. I'm a King Kongist and a
Yeah.
Godzilla.
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
I think
All
that's when
those
AI
things.
was first starting to come out because obviously the special effects were really good in that movie.
That was really good.
That was
one.
before I
agree.
think there was like CGI when they were doing CGI.
Yeah, I mean, it's all.
Yeah, it's
I mean,
all-
It's all pretty believable.
Yeah.
I mean, if you can suspend disbelief and believe there's like somewhere there's an island where a 60-foot giant gorilla lives, and he's visited by a giant lizard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the humans stupidly want to bring him back to the United States to display him, and they're going to put they're going to like put him in chains that like are like the strength of paper mache, like wet paper, and like he's not going to escape and run amok, right?
No.
That's the unbelievable part.
No, there'd be no mucks run. There'd be no mucks run.
Make a
when they
couple
do it.
bucks with the little show and tell. I mean, what the hell?
Well, I mean that's the thing you have to think about. Like, and they'll probably end up doing it because they talk about it all the time. But what do you call it? Jurassic Park, right?
Oh yeah.
I mean, sooner or later they're gonna make a dinosaur, like a scary dinosaur, and it's gonna get out.
But they've already found
If they haven't already.
They've already found like mosquitoes, like basically prehistoric mosquitoes preserved in amber that have bitten, obviously whatever was a lot walking around back then with the blood. So they already have that. And I think they actually found an intact dinosaur with feathers. So they do have the DNA to actually do that.
Isn't the
should they
mosquito thing you just said the whole premise of Jurassic Park?
Yeah, that's the whole.
I mean,
I mean, they've been able to clone or recreate plants that have lived,
Yeah.
and they're growing them, and then the people are just like, hey man,
like an
you don't know, like you don't know what's gonna
It's an
happen.
invasive species. Yeah, it could do anything.
It could do anything.
Yeah.
Like why would you
yeah,
grow this?
it went away for a reason.
Yeah, I mean, if a seed floats away, right? That's exactly how it happens. Like whatever, one zombie escapes or one trickle of blood or whatever the fuck it is, one seed, and then it's everywhere. And if you eat it, you die. Or if you eat it, every lizard becomes a psychotic, raving lunatic. It just seems kind of stupid.
Well, Florida Everglades is a good example, I guess, like that invasive species of python, wherever it came from. I guess, like they say, like when we used to go to the Everglades, you could hear like the nature, and now you don't hear anything because the pythons ate everything.
Yeah, it's
So
a
there's
pretty
no-
it's a
there's
pretty
nothing left
scary.
to
There's
eat.
some
Yeah.
documentaries out there on that.
Whatever that python. It's not a ball python, but whatever that. Big,
No, it's a penis python, not a
Okay,
ball
yeah.
python. Yeah, it's one of those two. It's
It's one of those
two.
trouser snakes.
All right, so I heard this the other day, and it absolutely freaked me out. People going on vacation to Mount Everest. They have Sherpas and guides.
Sure.
and Mount Everest, to remind everybody, that's in Washington State, right?
Mount Everest is in Europe.
Yeah,
Oh,
It's
is it?
outside
No.
of Switzerland, I believe.
No, what's the active volcano in the United States?
it's not Mount Everest.
I can swear it is.
It's,
No, that was Mount St. Helens.
Everest.
Oh, Mount
yeah,
St. Helens.
Everest.
Oh.
Everest is
Oh,
in
okay.
Nepal or some shit.
Yes,
Okay.
yes. Now
Oh,
you
okay.
got it.
Yeah,
yeah,
So they have and this has been going on. I guess they got busted for this. The Sherpas and the guides have been drugging the climbers in order to make crazy amounts of money to rescue them.
Smart.
Yeah,
I like that. That's good. Create an emergency.
Yes.
And then be your hero collaborator.
That's
yeah,
exactly
That's, great.
that's exactly
Yeah.
what they're doing. So they have uncovered. People are getting arrested.
Yeah.
Okay, they're uncovering this. So in the last 3 years, over 4,000 people have been drugged and rescued, and the Sherpa companies have made almost $20 million from the people and insurance companies.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I didn't realize this, so I looked it
How
up.
do you, how? Okay.
So this is what happens if you go on one of these vacations. Okay, you call up an insurance company, and they will give you vacation insurance, so that in case something happens to you, they will rescue you.
They will rescue you. So like if you're stuck on the side of the mountain, they'll send a helicopter or something like
Yes,
that.
and it's more than that. If there's a coup, if you can't get to a hospital, if you get stuck on a mountain, right? Like if something happens,
Yeah.
like if you're, I don't know, I mean, and it's not just mountain stuff, but if you're,
Yeah,
if
you're-
you're in Bangladesh and all of a sudden there's a military coup and you've paid your $10,000 or whatever, they will send out, I don't know, like attack guys and helicopters or whatever
Oh, shit.
to come in and shoot you out and bring you back.
little cottage business.
But the big
Is that nuts?
But
That's,
the-
and it's
fucking
real.
crazy.
You see it on movies and stuff, but it's real.
The big picture takeaway is, why would a normal, rational person put themselves in harm's way? There actually is a real thing. It's called danger tourism, where people actually, like for example, Afghanistan is actually becoming popular for tourists because it's so unstable. It's like going to South Sudan in the middle of a civil war.
People like to do crazy
called-
shit.
there's
They
actually-
want to. They're
yeah, but
adventurous.
But I mean, it's
I
called
mean,
danger tourism,
yeah,
where you
yeah.
could die. So some guy went to like a very dangerous part of the world, and he brought like 2 bodyguards. Like that's going to stop anybody with automatic weapons from kidnapping you and your bodyguards and sticking you deep in the forest somewhere where you're never heard from again.
Teddy,
Well,
our
how
buddy,
are they going to get paid if they do that?
yeah, I mean, our buddy John Konopinski, his family, he took his wife, 2 daughters. They were at a diamond mine, a diamond factory, or diamond mine thing
In Africa?
And,
Yeah.
and people came in to rob the place while they were there.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
They threw their shit over the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah, they threw their phones and all their stuff over the wall and like took off. Yeah,
Yeah.
They were literally, I don't know.
Did
I
they
mean,
rob
they're
Konopinski?
terrorists. No.
They
They
just-
were there for the diamonds, not for the people.
Really?
But yeah, but that literally happened when they were in South Africa.
Yeah.
It literally happened. I mean, and if he's got insurance, you just go ahead and call him up. Yeah, I need some shooters right now. Active shooters, please.
Actually, it's actually pretty clever. I mean, yeah. So like, because obviously in all these like third world countries, even like Mexico and stuff, and like South America, they obviously have professional teams of scammers. From the second you get off the plane, from the second you get into a cab, the scam starts as soon as you enter the airport. And then, God forbid, if you go to some nightclub at night, I guess they're drugging.
That's different than New York.
They're drugging people with it's called Soclapine or something, whatever.
Sounds like every college town across the country.
Yeah, so the beautiful woman, seduces some middle-aged guy from the West, and under the guise of like he's going to get lucky, and obviously her and her real boyfriend and their team of professional scammers are all there. But I'm saying when you make a choice, choices have consequences. So when you put yourself in a bad situation purposely,
but you don't necessarily know that you're.
Well, you have to have some working now. Well, I know, and I haven't gone there.
It's common sense. You're walking into risky behavior land,
yeah.
and negativity can easily follow.
Yeah, you go to a third world country because it's like sex tourism. You think you're going to get lucky. You don't think that they know you're coming, and you don't think that they've prepared every possible scenario for whatever you are. And yeah, you're just some helpless dude.
That's why when I walk off a plane, like anywhere like that, I just kind of give the illusion that I'm a badass. Yeah.
You don't engage, don't eye contact, just I'm good. Thank you.
No.
Thank you.
I'm always reaching like I'm pulling out a gun somewhere. Yep. Fucking.
I do the opposite. I just pretend.
Control myself.
I just pretend I'm a deaf mute and I don't hear anything. I'm like, oh.
Well, Matt treats like
you could just when you're drunk, you're kind of like a deaf mute.
So what was the movie? Remember the Stephen King
hold
movie?
On.
The Stand?
I want to hear a little bit. I'm sorry to cut it off, but back to the story. The guys are making money, drugging these people, and who are they collecting from? I mean, what are they?
So they're collecting from the people.
So the insurance companies, holy shit, we got some guys on the mountain. Sherpa Inc. Will you run up there and get them for me?
Yeah.
And Sherpa is like, no problem.
Yep.
50% plus retail.
Yep.
Smart.
They made
smart
in 3 years, $20 million.
Wow.
Yeah. And they were Here, a
That's
side
just
note,
fucking nuts.
on multiple occasions, the Sherpas and the guides were giving people a bunch of baking powder, and I guess that causes gastric distress, and it's untraceable. Yeah, so they're sick. Got to get them off the mountain.
My guts are going to explode. I got to get out of here.
Right, and the guy's like, all right, we can get you off the mountain for a helicopter. It's going to cost $8,000.
Yeah.
And you're like, okay, $8,000. The helicopter is probably $2,000 they ran on the deal.
Yeah.
And...
Well,
Not
because
many of those guys are saying, "Do you take a credit card?"
Yeah. Well, number one, you don't want to kill your clients. You don't want to kill your clients because nobody would go there. But it's actually pretty clever because you want to do the least amount to make them uncomfortable. But then you want to put them because honestly, what's the best selling point? You're in a life and death situation, so I can get you out. You only have one option. It's either yes or no. You don't have to do it, but then you'll just die up in this mountain. So, so of course, talk about the best sales pitch.
You don't have to do it. You'll just die.
Yeah.
These are your choices, sir. You don't have to do this.
Yeah.
Or you die.
No, you know what it is.
Sounds like some of Ted Tipp's answers.
No, you know what it is. It's the best. It's the most extreme version. It's the most extreme version of "Sell Me This Pen." You heard of that from the Wolf Wall Street.
We're not doing it. We're not doing it. We're not doing it.
No, I have not. But
no,
it sounds
we're not
like
doing it.
Matt doesn't want to go there.
We've been there. We've been there, Ted.
Scott hasn't been there.
Scott,
audience
I'll tell you at the
probably
bar.
has.
I'll tell you at the bar.
Okay,
Yes,
okay.
everyone who listens has been there.
Okay.
Okay, so let's not talk to Scott like he's the only person listening to this. We've all heard the "Sell Me the Pen" story. Yeah.
Who's we?
Yes, every single person who's listening to this
Let's
show.
save it for the bar.
There you
All right?
go.
You can sell me the pen at the bar.
We need some updates here. Jake from Surrey, England, said he listened to our show a couple weeks ago, and he got out his yo-yo from the basement and tried a few tricks that he saw on the internet. He said after he hit himself in the face twice, he put his yo-yo back in the box and took it back downstairs. Willa from Orlando, Florida, said a kid down the street is a yo-yo player, and he performs for birthday parties and stuff like that, and he is amazing.
No kidding.
Yeah.
It's funny how these people come out of the woodwork when you start talking about it.
Well, I mean, I'm sure you see. I mean, on my social media feed, I have nothing but guys with yo-yos now. The
Really?
whole fucking thing is just yo-yo tricks. Yeah.
No shit.
And after a while, after you've seen all of them, you're just like, yeah, okay. Yeah, cool. You know what? I think I saw something just like that. I don't know. It's a glow in the dark yo-yo. Oh, it's like you're not there, but the yo-yo is. Oh, okay. Woo. Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Nelson and Julie from Arlington Heights, Illinois, said they are going on a road trip to visit some relatives in Oklahoma this summer, and they are going to stop in and play some Macomb-opoly.
That's awesome.
There you go.
And I'm wearing the shirt right now.
Yes,
I
you
see
are.
that. They said they're also going to try a horseshoe sandwich since I won't shut up about it.
Yes.
I've actually had a horseshoe sandwich years ago.
I'd love the audience. That's awesome.
I mean, shut up about it. That's kind of rude.
I think it's great because we do talk a lot about it.
We do.
And I want an independent feedback on that. So give us a post-trip report.
Who on the and the sandwich? You're gonna love it. How can you go wrong?
The sandwich, forgot Tetonia, the whole
playing Macomopoly.
Because we might want to go down there, take that 3-hour trip like we talked about.
I'm going to wear my easy trip. I'm going to wear my Macomopoly shirt next time I golf, weather permitting. Weather permitting.
Okay, let's see. So you're drinking right now. I'm going to go. Well, here, I'll tell you why this is bullshit. On Sunday, Teddy and I played golf.
Right.
Okay.
I know. I was with you.
And so we went. Oh yeah. Okay. So
are you sure that I'm the one who's drunk?
Okay.
It's like talking to you as if you weren't there. I like that.
So Scott knows you were basically blind. You were basically blind drunk when you left the golf course. You had more to drink at the bar, and then this is what he says to me, Scott. He looks me dead in the eye, with his kind of dead stare because he's wasted. And he says, "You know what? I honestly believe that I have to stop drinking when I play golf because I'm not playing as well as I can because I'm drinking." And I did one of these. I have told him that for the last, 10 years. And I've been serious about it a couple of times, really serious. Yeah. And I look at him, I go, "You fucking jagoff. I've been telling you this. So I go, "You're not going to drink the next time you play." He says, "No." Mm-hmm. He played yesterday. Go ahead and ask him.
So the funny thing was I was drinking a little bit, but because we got cut out, so it started raining on the 15th hole.
Were you at the league?
No, we were at Chick Evans.
Okay.
So we had a cart, and so we hightailed it back to the clubhouse, and I did have a little bit of my Crown that I actually forgot it in the golf cart, so I just left it there with some other stuff.
So basically what you said the day before was bullshit and not real.
Absolute bullshit. I knew it was going to be bullshit.
I just said I was going to cut it down. I didn't say I was going to quit. Let's not get crazy.
That's not what you said.
Christ.
At some point,
was
last time you
Russia?
cut down your drinking. What does cut down your drinking?
Is this Russia?
Like smaller sips? Is that what you're doing? Like this. I just took like 1,400 small sips instead of 4 big ones.
Listen, I've been playing with you for a long time. Your game has gotten really good, a lot better. At some point, your desire to want to do better at the game versus feeding your habit will go the other direction. You're not there yet, clearly, but maybe you start shooting a little bit better. You might think differently.
So our leagues, I think our standing tee time starts on Monday, I believe, at
Monday.
TAM. Yeah, so
my
goal, so there's 3 nice par 3s there. My goal is to get a hole-in-one on one of those par 3s. I know it sounds funny, ha ha ha. But
it's
I really
ridiculous.
do believe.
Of course, it's a goal. How many people do you think show up to play golf every day, no matter how shitty or good they are, and go like this? You want to get a hole in one? Nah, I really don't want to fucking do that today. I have no interest in that today. Nope.
I can't speak to what everybody else wants to do. I just can't speak what I want to do. So
Ted, I will say that every time we step up to a par 3, whenever I play with you, almost every time, Matt either says, "Oh, you're going to get your hole-in-one on this one," or somehow this comment comes up about you getting a hole-in-one, and the fact you just said it again.
It's just a reverse psychology bullshit. He doesn't want me to get a hole-in-one, obviously.
No.
Yes, he does.
No, he doesn't.
He's one of your best friends. What are you talking about? Why would he support you?
This should be the nightmare for me. If
Why?
Ted got a hole-in-one before I got a hole-in-one,
yeah,
I would have to contemplate killing him.
Why? What's the problem?
It's because he would never, ever stop talking about it.
No, I wouldn't.
I wouldn't either.
I wouldn't have to talk about it because it would just be in the wind. It would be like an elephant in the room. Be like, Matt, we all were there. We all know what happened. We can pretend it didn't happen.
So he gives you some shit and something,
but we all know.
You just give him the old turn and look and raise the eyebrows.
I could walk in a room, Teddy be jerking off. I'm like, "Teddy, why are you jerking off?" Well, I got a hole-in-one, so...
I was reliving it.
Just doing it. All right, let me finish these up. Lincoln from Tuscaloosa, Alabama,
shit.
said he is 68 years old and he has never seen one of the old Godzilla movies from the 50s and 60s. He said he spent some time the last 2 weeks watching them and loved them. He said he and his 2 granddaughters watch with him, and they love Godzilla now. They want a toy Godzilla to play with.
That's That's
Is
great,
that wild?
man. That's so freaking cool,
wild?
man.
Could you imagine? I mean, those old Godzilla movies have to be pretty fun.
From the 60s,
like a 4 or 5 year old.
And there's no blood, no guts. There's none of that.
No
but
guts.
there's danger. There's excitement. I mean, it's really.
Well, usually
cool.
when Godzilla's being really aggressive, he's being aggressive toward another monster. He's not really being aggressive toward people. So there's either like a Mothra or that there's a robot and there's like something else.
Pushing things. I mean, they're not even. I mean, they're guys in
knocking
costumes.
down buildings.
They're pushing
But you don't
other.
see people getting squished in buildings. You don't see any of that. So it doesn't really come to your mind.
Yeah.
That would be a great bonding thing from a grandparent to a couple of granddaughters. That I think is awesome.
I got a feeling that when Savannah's kids are of age to watch some stuff, that those would be so much fun to watch.
Yeah, you don't want to get the nightmares, right? They can't sleep. Oh my God, Godzilla's coming.
Hey, if you want to give a kid a nightmare, have him watch.
Jesus.
God, what's that one?
He had it. You had it.
The Exorcist. That's scary shit. That came out in 1972.
Have a kid watch that.
Yeah,
That would be way too much.
That'd be a
First
little-
time I saw
that's-
that show, I had
That's
a
a
hard
little too
time
much,
sleeping,
yeah.
man.
And that was the not even the unedited version where she's doing some stuff to herself.
Oh yeah, there's
so,
a version of that.
There's a
that-
version.
You know what? You know what's funny? I've never seen that version.
Yeah, I've never seen it either, but I heard about
She
it.
takes the cross.
Yeah, she starts jamming it in her own
yeah,
and
shit.
they show it. man.
Do they really? I've heard
Yes.
people say it, but I have never,
I've never seen it
actually
either.
seen
I've never seen it either, so.
Okay, that's cool. Here we got to get
Either
rolling
that or
on
it's
this.
heavily implied.
Yeah, I think it's heavily implied.
A lot of
I
double,
really
little
do.
double entendre. Is that the word? Where it's
I don't
heavily
know.
implied? Yeah.
It's
All right,
obvious what's going on.
This is the Real Three Idiots podcast, and today in history, Peaches and Herb had the #1 Billboard chart pop song "Reunited."
Oh, I
Remember
remember
that?
that song. Yeah,
Yeah,
love it.
it feels so
And what year was that
good.
again?
That's all I know.
Shit, 1982, something
Oh,
like
okay,
that.
yeah.
1979.
That's about right. All right.
Yeah.
Why do we give a shit about that song?
Here's why.
Ah.
I did a little research. Peaches and Herb. Herb went through 7 different peaches. It wasn't just one peach.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. So since 1968, and it might be hard to believe this, Herb is 83 years old.
Still alive?
He is still alive and still singing, and he
for
is
him.
on peach #7.
Good for him.
And he has a 4-year-old.
And I will say this.
No, that's Al Pacino.
I will say this. He looks good.
Good for him.
I saw
for
a
him.
video.
But banging that many different chicks for that over that time, that'll do wonders for your complexion.
Do we have to go right to the banging part? I mean,
What else?
do you think
is
it was Peaches and banging her, or
Do you
her
think-
banging Peaches?
yeah, I'm sure he didn't take them for their religious beliefs.
I'm guessing because they sang well. I don't know,
Yeah,
man.
maybe.
I know. I can't think of. I didn't
Yeah,
even
that
look
music
up any
is
other-
very sophisticated.
I didn't look up any. Is it more sophisticated?
Exactly.
Is it more sophisticated than Eddie Van or David Lee Roth standing
my
up on
point
stage?
is
in
anybody
spandex?
could do it.
Yeah. Well, obviously seven different people.
Honey, you're going to do this, or I'm going to go #2.
Yeah,
It's that simple.
Some of them left voluntarily. Some of them left Some
Yeah,
of them
yeah.
left because they were pushed out. But I just laughed when I found out that he's
I didn't know
on
that.
#7.
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought there was just one Peaches and one Herb, but there's one. So there's just one. There's
did
one
I.
Herb, and there's a lot of Peaches.
Yeah.
There's a bushel.
And they're
bushel
doing a
of
tour.
peaches. Oh, cool.
Yeah, they're doing a tour. And like I
for
said,
him.
he
Wait, he's doing a tour with all the peaches?
no, just the one,
Just the current peach.
just the current peach. I did not look up, but I'm guessing
She's,
some of them have to be.
she's 20. She's 23. She's probably 23, and he's
No,
83.
she looks about 50.
Okay.
I saw the
Well,
video
30
of
years,
their-
that's not bad.
Yeah.
yeah, but I mean, she, I can tell you this: 83 still sang pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
for
think
the
Mick-
song that they were showing.
Mick Jagger, I think he's still singing. And even Paul McCartney, he's like 82, and obviously he can't. He's not like in his 20s, but I mean, I'm sure if he went out and played his guitar, I'm sure he'd still he'd fill up a stadium everywhere, right? Because it's Paul McCartney. Right?
I went to see
Yeah.
Bob Seger a couple years ago, and he was 79.
the Silver Bullet Band.
Yeah, and he
Crazy.
was not,
I won't do it.
Yeah.
I can't go see a band that I saw as a kid
right.
and love. I
Mm-hmm.
cannot go see him now. It just isn't gonna. That's not how I remember. If I want to do it, I'll just listen to the best song they had, the perfectly remastered digital version of it, and then I'll just remember it like they were on stage.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just won't do it. That's just me. I'm just a little weird about it,
But there's so many of those bands still making cash. I mean,
Well, it's just
they're-
a nostalgia thing. I think like some people are
Everybody's
just
in
so
on that
they're so
shit.
enamored with them that it doesn't even matter if they've lost their skill set a little bit because they're just trying to relive their past.
that's what auto-tune is about.
The audience is trying to relive their
the
past.
Pussycat Dolls just canceled their tour because no one's buying tickets.
Yeah.
The Pussycat Dolls?
They had a reunited tour or whatever.
So that's
and they're not only not selling out, they're not selling.
I don't know. I
think-
remember the Pussycats.
Yeah, don't you remember that? So I think is it David
Don't ya?
David Beckham's wife was one of the Pussycat Dolls.
No, I thought he was a Spice. She was
Oh,
a
she
Spice.
was a Spice Girl. Oh yeah. Okay,
I don't.
you're right,
I've
you're
never
right.
heard of the Pussycat Dolls.
Yeah, no.
You have. You know what?
It was.
I'll tell you what.
Well,
Hold on.
I'll show you that song.
Yeah. Let me. I got Ted's tip on my phone.
Yeah.
But I will.
It's
That's
that one,
fine.
It's that one famous song with Busta Rhymes where he goes, "Don't you wish your girlfriend was hot like me?"
Yeah.
That was their famous song.
Don't you wish?
Yeah,
your
I know that
girlfriend
song.
was
That's Pussycat Dolls.
like me?
Really?
Yeah. Don't you? Don't you?
You got to have more than one song, and you got to be under 50.
I mean, I think they had a few songs. Yeah, they had a few songs.
That's the only song I remember. I know there's probably others.
There's a few others. I'll look it up. All right, we got to get to Teddy's tip. Okay, but before we do, no, we'll just get to Teddy's tip. We can do this afterwards. All right, Ted, I have a sponsor for you. Here we go. Ted's tips are brought to you by The Perfect Pen. The folks who brought you the perfect shoe and the perfect hat have now brought you the perfect pen. The perfect pen comes in 21 different colors, has a class-leading non-slip grip, and will never run out of ink. The greatest feature of all is you can't lose the perfect pen. The perfect pen will follow you into any room. It will go with you to work, to the gym, and even on vacation. You will never be without the perfect pen once you buy it. Do not try to run or hide from the perfect pen. It will become agitated when it finds you. Do not demean or diminish perfect pen. Do not try to negotiate with perfect pen. It won't be deterred. When you buy the perfect pen, you not only have the world's best pen, you have the only pen you will ever own, because perfect pen will destroy all the other pens that get in its way. If you're looking for the perfect Mother's Day gift, try a perfect pen. Your mom will never forget you. All right.
That's interesting.
Yes. Yeah, the perfect company makes some really good stuff. It's just a
Same
little
people
bit
that
terrifying.
brought you the perfect shoe,
Oh,
the
yeah.
perfect hat.
Yeah. Oh, perfect hat was awesome.
So try to sell me this perfect pen, is what
No.
you're saying.
No, we're not doing that.
Oh yeah, we still got to come back to that.
You
No.
brought up the pen, not me.
It's a sponsor. No, we're not telling any goddamn sell me the pen stories.
Perfect pen.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, Teddy, I have. This is pretty easy. This tip is probably, as far as tips go, this is probably the easiest tip. Don't worry about it. I mean, you'll hear it right now. All right, Ted.
I'm pulling a Ted. I haven't read it.
Okay, there you go. Ted, I love your tips. You are the best. There we go. This person's drunk, so
Okay,
they're
you're-
as drunk as you
You're
are.
already on my good side. Thank you.
Yeah. Tell Scott to stop listening to Matt and not be so negative.
What? I'm not negative.
Yeah, I guess you have been ripping on Teddy a little bit, just because I do. That's
Oh,
cool. You're
be
just
negative.
jumping on
I don't
it. Yeah.
recall any of that.
My friend Susie just broke up with her boyfriend of 3 years, and she's been really depressed and decided to get a cat. It's done wonders for her. It's a very cute calico named Spot. I guess that has something to do with a calico cat. I don't know. The cat is all she talks about. It has become way too much. Spot this, spot that, and the pictures are ridiculous. I have been elected to tell her to ramp it down or kidnap and do away with the cat. Obviously, I'm not going to kidnap the cat, but I bet Matt would love that. Yes, I would. Yes, I would. If you and I will tell you this. Olympia, you kidnap that cat, I will kill it. Yeah, I will kill it.
You'll kill it for her?
I will kill her. I will kill it for her. So she's gonna just kidnap it and say, "I don't know what happened to it," and I'll be like, "I killed it." Okay, but that's there we go.
Okay.
How do we tell her? Tell her a little cat talk is more than enough, and to get her focused on other things. Olympia 34, Grand Rapids, Michigan. And I heard you guys mention tequila. In a couple of weeks, we are having Grand Rapids Tequila Fest. It's a lot of fun. My husband says you can find a really nice hotel to stay at if you come, but the first round is on us. So once again, uninvited, but we're going to get some free drinks out of it.
Yeah, that's great. He knows a great little hotel, and we'll spend $50 buying you your first drink.
Yep, there you go.
So I've actually been to Grand Rapids in the past. I actually took my kid to some children's museum there when she was younger, and actually
Did
Grand
you run
Rapids
into
is-
Olympia
Grand
like I ran
Rapids-
into to Jock Hellblade at from Macomopoly?
no.
Oh, okay.
So,
All right,
but it
I
was
can't tell.
actually the downtown area is pretty cool. It's a little,
Yeah.
It was during when it was kind of a little bit of a at the time a economically depressed area. But I mean, I think now it's actually come
That's
back
the
as a real
Kellogg's,
estate.
right? That's the Kellogg's area.
No, that's Battle Creek.
okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so help her get her friend to stop talking about her goddamn cat
Okay,
and
well,
focus on other things.
Okay, well, the tip is unfortunately she obviously your girlfriend went through a traumatic experience. She obviously broke up with her boyfriend, so maybe it was just too much for her. So she got this cat, and she trauma bonded with this cat as her new emotional support.
Trauma bonded.
Look that up.
I
man.
am looking that up
Okay,
right now.
all right.
It's okay. It's next level stuff. He'll get over it. So, but and she trauma bonded with this cat because it's her emotional support animal. Here's the thing: don't talk to her about it. Just let it run its course. Either two things are going to happen. Either she's going to stabilize and come around, or I hate to say this, you might have if the cat becomes an obsession where she can't get it out of her system. You might have to cut off the friendship at some point in the future because people change. Again, I'm being serious.
Wow, Teddy, you are really.
I'm being serious, yeah, because people go through phases of their life. It's kind of, it's like, here, I'll give you the analogy. It's like the person, like, you know them growing up, and then something happens where, let's just say they become like hardcore MAGA, and that's all they talk about is conspiracies and dark web and, Jekyll
Island.
Patrol petrol dollars and Jekyll Island. Yeah, I mean, obviously, you've lost them. You've lost them. They've become another person. If that happens, then you have to reevaluate your friendship. But at this point, it seems like it's fairly new. So just let it run its course. Hopefully it'll stabilize itself, and you can get back to some semblance of normalcy with your friend. But if it doesn't, you might have to reevaluate your friendship with her because, like I said, you can't put her in a binary position to pick you over the cat because she's not going to do that. So you have to hope for the best.
Yeah. Trauma bonding is this: an intense, unhealthy emotional attachment that usually follows a cycle of abuse or some sort of followed by temporary affection. It could be caused when you break up, unable to leave someone, like a relationship thing.
I don't think you're going to get her to leave the cat.
No, I never said.
I think I agree with you, but I think if you're her friend, tell her to get rid of the cat or give Matt a call because she's going to find another guy. She's going to find another guy sometime. And he's going to go to her place and she's going to have this fucking cat in her house. And the guy's going to be like, "Oh, you're a cat woman. Oh, okay."
Well, you know what you don't want though? You don't want her saying something like, "Oh, I got that cat when I broke up with my last boyfriend."
Yeah.
It's you don't want to have that. I mean, we've seen it in the movies and stuff where they get together and the girls ask a question, the guy just can't stop talking about his old girlfriend. Or the girl can't stop talking about her ex-husband or whatever, and they're lost in that thing, and then they're lost in that cat. So.
Yeah, so when people go through a traumatic, I'm just saying when people go through a traumatic experience, whatever it is, they have to find some type of coping mechanism. In this woman's case, her coping mechanism is to get this cat to kind of maybe take the place of the boyfriend to, obviously alleviate whatever trauma she's going through. So obviously, like I said, the tip is, if she just stabilizes and the cat's just a pet, but you never want to put her in a position to give her a binary choice where it's like it's either the cat or me. You don't want to do that. So, but if it becomes an obsession where it's the cat, it's all about the cat, and she just can't she can't have a normal friendship with you, then you might have to reevaluate your friendship. And yeah, hopefully she'll find a new boyfriend. Maybe he'll even kind of look like the old guy, and then everything will be all right, except it'll just be a cat. So hopefully he doesn't have the same name.
Scott, look at your phone. I just texted you a picture of the Pussycat Dolls. Yeah, so just so we're aware of why anybody would listen to this music or want to go to that concert.
So it's like you texted me pictures of the Andrews sisters if they were alive today instead of from 1940.
If the Andrews sisters dressed like the Pussycat Dolls.
So what is this from like 1985?
I have no idea if that's old or new, but wow.
Yeah. Anyway, I
had no idea.
That's the tip.
You know what's a little odd here is this girl is so enamored with sharing this shit on the internet and texting people and sending all this stuff about her cat. I mean, when you get anyone, I don't care who you are, you get a text or an email, or they're always putting on their social media feeds pictures of their dogs or their cats or whatever. It's like, after a couple times, you're like, okay, that's enough.
Yeah, But you know what? In her case, if I had to guess, it's not about the cat. It's just about her going through the grieving process. So she's going through the grieving process by getting this cat as kind of a surrogate to take the place.
It was her boyfriend. She didn't get divorced. Jesus Christ.
But no, you could have
you could have 3 years.
But you could have you could have an intense emotional and physical relationship with somebody, whether you're married to them or not. And when that person's out of your life, you need something to fill that void, and that cat's filling that void.
It seems to me like it'd be more productive just to find another guy.
Well, I mean, there's always.
Might be hard. There might have been a reason they broke up.
Yeah, I mean, there's always. Well, you think about women. As you probably know, Scott. It's
Scott, as you probably know.
Any women
I do know. Yes.
Any women could get a guy, and that's not the point. But the point is, they just can't get the guy they really want. So they might have their second or third choice, but it's never the guy they really want. So actually, I kind of feel bad for the next guy in line because she's probably going to just in her mind compare him to the first guy if that's her ideal standard of whatever that dude was. So
if the breakup was that traumatic to her that she went out and bought a cat and changed her personality and everything else, that she was so attached to that dude.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a little unhealthy in my opinion.
Well, I mean, it's better than stalking the dude, right? So I mean, she could have set the dude's car on fire or done whatever.
Honestly, that probably would have been more productive because it would have been done and over.
Yeah,
right?
And he gets an insurance claim. He gets a nicer car.
Oh. Insurance angle again. Here we go.
And then I helped him get a new car. You didn't help him, honey. You burned his car.
Is she?
Yeah, but I think we're gonna get back together because he got the car. He got his dream car now.
Sounds like she's gonna get hired as a Sherpa on Mount Everest.
I love your girl voice, man. It's so funny.
That is my standard girl voice.
I think his girl's voice is like Marge Simpson, right? It's like
It's funny as shit, though.
All right, you guys want to be hip and cool?
No,
never.
Really?
Nah.
You have no interest in being hip or cool, even if it wasn't that big of a deal.
I don't know.
We'll listen to your proposal.
Yeah.
Okay.
Proceed.
Are you ready? Finger piercings. That is the new.
I thought you were going to say finger picking.
Finger painting?
No, finger banging for
Finger
some reason.
banging.
I thought we were like the high school prom or something. I didn't know what you were talking about.
I got laid.
You got laid?
Christ.
Yep, I finger banged her, man. Oh yeah.
So if you want to be hip and cool, you're gonna finger bang a
Who's-
chick.
who's
Okay?
No, you're going to get finger piercings.
Whose voice is that?
I don't know, but he's the one that said the other thing.
Come on, finger piercings, where you get, instead of like
Finger, like finger piercing.
Yeah,
Not
like
in
you
the
get-
web of your hand, but like through your
on
fucking
through your
finger.
fingers, so people can see it. You get like earrings through your fingers.
Yeah, but your fingers have
rings.
bones and shit in them, so it's like going to the side or something like
Well,
that.
it's on the top mostly.
I see.
Yeah, it's on the
Okay.
top,
I
so people
see.
can see
Okay.
it. You know,
Okay,
like
yeah, yeah,
as
yeah.
you're waving or
Kinda
putting
through
your
the skin,
hand
yeah, through
out.
the skin, yeah.
Nah, zero
Kind of like when you
interest in that.
put like something through your septum of your nose. That little, you know.
I don't know.
Sure. Oh, you mean like a hot thing when you start getting metal in your face? Yeah, but that's now I guess
Okay.
the newest things, sticking shit in your fingers as a decoration.
Okay.
Okay.
I never heard of that. That's
Me
a new
neither.
one.
But would
Yeah.
you do it?
Hell no.
You just don't want to be cool. You just
Clearly.
refuse to be cool.
I mean, for $5 million.
who the fuck is going to give you $5 million to do something that stupid rich kids do for free? Yeah, nobody's going to pay you to do that.
Well, there you go. There's your answer.
So
You're the-
is
you're
that
the-
your is that
you're
your
the
goal
one
for
saying,
everything?
No, not me. I'm willing to do it, but if you don't want to give me $5 million, then fuck it.
Got to pay me.
Who would give you $5 million?
Well, that's the question. If someone's going to give me $5 million, I'll get a finger piercing.
Well, but first
so,
they need
so
to
you
know.
believe that somewhere somebody is right now thinking, I got $5 million, and if I could just get somebody to do a finger piercing, maybe Ted. I don't know.
No, it's It's obviously rhetorical. That's obviously, but if it were to come to fruition, yeah, I would consider it. You know. So.
So,
Okay.
Ted, for $5 million, you could stick whatever you want, wherever you want on me. Okay, so here I'm just putting that out
For as
there.
long as you need
yeah.
to.
Yeah, if you got $5 million and you're going to give it to me, and you want to pierce something, do it, man.
Wait, so
just call me up. Bring the guy.
First, make sure the cash checks.
Yeah,
and then, or
yeah.
the check
And-
cashes.
and as soon as you give me that money, as soon as it's in my account, then you can just go ahead and start piercing.
So you just
Might even
admitted.
let you do two.
Hey, I might let you do 5. I don't give a shit.
So you're a bigger slut than me, then, is what you're saying.
it's
What? It's all about
it's $5 million, Ted.
money.
Exactly.
I can
So
tell you
look
right
at
now,
this guy.
the list of things you wouldn't do for $5 million. I don't even need I don't even need like one of those tiny little Post-its because I just need. What's one thing you wouldn't do for $5 million?
Commit suicide.
Oh, jeez.
Well, obviously that defeats the purpose of the $5 million because you couldn't enjoy it.
Yeah, that's one I wouldn't do.
Tell me something that's $5 million you wouldn't do.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Jump off a building.
You're gonna die.
Oh,
Things
that's
that
right. Okay,
yeah,
I see.
things
Okay.
that don't make you die, Scott.
I mean, I guess okay. So my line in the sand, obviously, like harm somebody. You know, I'm not going to harm anybody. If someone
Wrestle
said
with an alligator?
you have to do.
Ooh, for $5 million?
You don't know. You
How
probably-
wrestly do I have to get?
You probably won't die, but
Probably
not
won't
going
die,
to. You
but
probably
it's-
might lose an arm or a leg or something. You
No,
don't
or
know.
how about a minute in a?
Oh, that's so.
How-
Yeah,
how
that's got death involved in it.
Or
Yeah,
how about
yeah.
2 minutes in the octagon with like a top level UFC fighter, and you just have to just.
Well, you get knocked out in 10 seconds. Game
Yeah.
over. You got
Does
your
he
money.
get to still keep beating me for the entire 2 minutes? Because that's just like a death sentence.
I just bite
See,
his
these
ankle.
are
I
all
just bite his
death-
ankle.
Ted, these are just death things.
Yeah. No, I mean,
Yeah, and you couldn't run away because they'd be a better athlete than you. They would just catch you.
how about
and
put
just-
multiple tattoos on your face?
Oh shit! You know what? I hate
have to go with the-
tattoos
I'd have to go
in
with the neck,
general.
yeah.
So,
But could you get him removed? Could you get him removed?
Not one, because you can always figure out with one. But you feel like 2 or 3.
Can you get him removed afterwards, or you have to keep him forever?
I'm pretty sure they're going to want you to keep them forever, Ted.
What if I don't
even for
if I have to keep it like 2 years?
No, Ted, forever. It's not 2 years. It's forever.
even
it's a
2
tattoo.
years, what if? I mean,
Does my tattoo say $5 million? I just get $5 million.
still, I mean, 2 tattoos on your face that everyone could see all the time. I mean, I
Well,
can't
depends,
imagine.
Well, it depends what that tattoo says.
Does it really? Does it really matter?
No, it
'Cause
doesn't.
I
It
mean,
doesn't.
first of all, I would tear you to pieces for as long as it took. Even though you had that money, I would rip you to pieces.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
What makes you think I'd be talking to you if I had $5 million?
True that. True
What are you
that.
going to go hang out with your new face tattoo friends? Because there ain't
Post,
all of them are.
Post Malone's waiting for you.
I just, oh man.
I mean, I'd probably be in some brothel in Southeast Asia, so I wouldn't even get any cell phone reception down
That's-
there, so I wouldn't even hear what you're saying to me.
Yeah, you know what? That's exactly what you would do,
so for
isn't it?
$5 million, you would just go to a brothel somewhere in Asia.
The one I own, by the way. I'm not
You're gonna, who buys a brothel?
Got $5 million. It's just worth $20 million down there, dude.
exactly.
You don't buy a brothel, Ted.
Buy a
You
brothel
go
for
to a brothel.
$55.
Yeah, yeah. I don't, Ted. I don't. If I have $20 million, I don't buy a cocaine ring. I just buy the cocaine. I don't need to own the manufacturing.
I understand.
I just want the product.
Well, I'll put it this way: all the people who would criticize me for having a face tattoo wouldn't exist anymore because they would just be ghosted and blocked. So I'd have new friends,
And you'd move into a new place that only knew you with the face tattoos.
and all my new friends would love my face tattoos.
And especially when you told them especially when you tell them you got $5 million and the next round's on me.
Yeah, they would love your $5 million, Ted. Oh,
Hell yeah.
man. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I guess there's some limits.
I think for sure I would do that.
Yeah, you would do
Oh yeah.
2 face tattoos?
Yeah.
Well, how big are they? Are they just like words?
They're
or
going to
are
be
they like,
big.
Are they pictures?
They're going to cover both your cheeks or maybe your
No,
forehead or
I'd
whatever.
I'd say a couple inches in diameter.
Yeah, big enough that it is so obviously noticeable.
Someone's not
No
going to
one
give you
could miss
$5
it.
million for a little star under your chin. You know, they're going to want to get some action there.
Wouldn't that be? Hold on. Let's just say you're ultra wealthy. You're a billionaire, and then you just go around being a jagoff and offering people $5 million to put 2 just shitty tattoos on their face.
There would be a line at the door.
I know there would. I know.
There would be a
but
line
I
at
would
the
only
door.
pick the guy who was kind of apprehensive. Like if you could figure it out, like a guy is like, oh, what do you do for a living? I'm an investment banker. Well,
I'm an engineer.
Yeah. Yep. All right. You.
I'll put it this way: how many people do I see in the real world? I'll give my bowling league as an example. So there's like guys
geez.
in my
It
bowling
always
league.
comes
It
back to
always
bowling.
comes back to
But I'm saying
bowling
there's
league.
like guys in my league that I don't know these guys. I see them all the time, but I don't like talk to them. But yeah, they got tattoos. One guy, he's got like the Ford emblem tattoo,
Yeah.
the Ford like or a Chevy
We
tattoo.
love Fords,
He's
man.
got like the socks. Yeah, so and he does voluntarily. I mean, it doesn't have his face; it's on his leg. But the point is, there's a lot of guys out there with stupid tattoos that I would never
but
get in
your
a million
legs
years.
and your arms is nothing, and tattoos are not a big deal. Everyone has them.
Well, it depends what the tattoo is.
Yeah, face tattoos.
Yeah,
Yeah, but the face
or
is like,
neck
that's-
tattoos is bad.
that's
It's bad
something,
news
yeah.
too, yeah.
That is, that's just not my thing. That is not my thing.
I don't. When I see dudes with neck tattoos or face tattoos or anything like, I just like, just a giant cry for help, man.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. Oh, let me do this real fast. If you enjoyed this episode, if you learned something today, please consider following the show, subscribing to your favorite podcast platform, or leaving a 5-star review. This helps the podcast more than I can say. This allows us to reach more and more people, and it would mean the world to us. Visit us at our website at voteforted.com. That's FORE, or just Google the Real 3 Idiots podcast.
Can I tell you, Matt, that since we don't have guests today, we can, kind of.
Do whatever the fuck we want.
I like the audience feedback. I think I've said this before, and I think it's really encouraging and I don't know what the exact word is, but engaging when the audience tells us what they do and don't like about the show. So
Yeah.
I'm going to make a personal request that we make a few minutes on every show where you read us some feedback.
Okay. As long as I don't forget. Well, I have time and I don't forget. I'm not going to lie to you. I mean, there's times that I'm way ahead on tips. I'm way ahead of all this stuff, and then there's times that I
know.
Well,
I know.
see,
That's how it
it's
was
last
today.
second.
I thought this was not a democracy. This was a dictatorship. So we're just going to do what we want to do, and you can like it.
or not like it. No, I listen. I love it when people when I love it when they tell us stuff.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
love
of
it.
course.
I absolutely
Of course,
love it. I'm going to tell you guys something. You guys heard about New England Patriots football coach Mike Vrabel?
Yes, he's a laughing stock.
What do you mean? He's a laughing stock. He was banging a hot reporter. Yeah, what a jerk.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
By the way, I've got a wife and 3 kids.
No, I think I don't know this for sure, but he might have a kid with that woman because she named her kid Mike.
Yeah, you heard about
She
that
had
whole
a kid. She had a
conspiracy?
kid like 4 years ago.
I did not hear this.
Yeah. See, so she had a kid.
So he's been at it for a while.
So, like
This is
9
going on a
months
long
after
time.
they took the pictures of them at wherever they were, New York or Nevada, she had a kid.
named Mike Jr.
And she named him
Mike?
Mike.
His name's Mike.
Mike, middle name, Verbal.
Verbal, not
V
verbal. Yeah.
for Victor.
Yeah. V for
Just
Vic- V for victory. Yeah.
Yeah, it's got nothing to do.
So we don't know that for a fact, and that's purely coincidental,
no.
but it definitely makes the story a lot more spicy.
I'm sure it's a coincidence
Oh, man.
until the DNA test comes out and on the Maury show, and you are the father.
Oh, man. I didn't realize that. Okay, but here's the thing. Even after all that stuff, they're talking about firing him. And here's the thing. It doesn't impact his ability to coach.
Sure it does.
It's an optics thing.
Sure it
It's
does.
not about.
Really? Because the players probably have done the exact same thing. There's
Yeah.
probably at least 10 players on that team.
you're-
every team.
no, you're right,
That
but-
has done the exact
no,
same
no,
thing.
no,
so
no.
now he's relatable.
No,
He's
but
the head coach.
No, but you're right. So when he gives the speech about accountability, leadership, it's like, oh, by the way, I stepped out on my old lady. I lied about it until I got caught, and then I fessed up. So I'm just saying he can't.
When
he's
did
not
he lie
credible.
about it? He just didn't say anything about it until he got caught. He didn't
I
lie.
think lying by omission is still lying.
Well,
unfortunately.
and that's all they're going to be talking about.
Yeah.
Every fucking press conference, every post game interview. It's this, it's that.
yeah, it's a distraction.
And
It's a
there's no
distraction,
way he
yeah.
can be 100% Mike Vrabel with all this fucking shit on his back. It's just
Okay,
impossible.
but here's what's going to happen. He's
It's
going to get
impossible.
fired. It'll go away, and in 3 years, he'll get rehired.
He'll get hired next year.
Absolutely, yeah.
So why fire him?
Because it's in the moment and it's happening to your franchise right now, and they want to win. They were in the
Okay,
Super fucking
let
Bowl
me-
last
okay,
year,
right.
dude.
Let me just.
They were in the Super Bowl.
So this is what I would say if I was him. If he was one in front. Last year I fucked around on my wife and we lost the Super Bowl. This year I'm not going to fuck around on my wife and we'll win. I mean, it doesn't make sense.
Okay, so you remember the Coldplay concert?
Now you're right, man. It doesn't make sense. They should keep him for sure.
So you remember the Coldplay concert where that CEO of whatever that company was
Yes.
was
Yeah,
hugging his
whatever.
HR woman, and then I guess like he resigned right away, and then she resigned like a few weeks later. And the point is, the reason she resigned is because she's giving people lectures about accountability and all that good stuff, and she's fucking. Even though,
Nobody can make a mistake.
yeah,
He
but
made
the-
one 4-year mistake.
I get it, but the point is, when you're in a position of leadership and you're
He
like,
was the CEO of the company, if I
yeah,
if I remember right.
yeah, well,
Oh,
I
that
can't-
guy? Oh, yeah, I don't give
Yeah,
a fuck about
yeah.
that
but
guy.
I'm saying whatever the name of that company was, that was like the best publicity they ever had. But the point is, if you're in a position of leadership and you're lecturing people about accountability and blah blah blah, and you're doing the complete opposite of that, you lose credibility. Even though if your underlings are doing it, the point is, you're not infallible anymore. You know. That's my point.
There's a saying out there:
That's my point.
there can be no happiness if the things we believe in are different than the things we do.
Scott's secrets.
Okay.
Little early, but there it is.
So you did have a
I
secret.
mean-
you did have a secret.
There it is.
You did have.
I mean-
you
You
did
can
have
read the
something.
sponsor later.
Yeah.
Oh, man. I mean, yeah, I guess. But the problem is he's obviously good at what he does, and he's going to get rehired.
Of
so
course,
why,
yeah, of course, yeah.
Why?
But just not with them.
You're-
Just not with them. You know,
But,
because
but how
it's
many
an optics thing.
how
You're
many
right.
guys out
Wait,
there are watching
didn't
this
Robert
story?
Kraft go get hand jobs from
Yes,
like $15 hand jobs? Who's he to judge?
At a floor, yeah, but he's the owner.
Who doesn't
so
do
it's
that?
different.
I mean,
it's
come
different.
on.
Yeah. Oh, okay, here's the thing. Okay,
Like, that was a big deal.
again, I'm judging you, but I have I have $3 billion. So yeah, it's different for me. That's how it works in the real world. I'm sorry.
Okay, so
I have $3 billion.
How many of guys are not looking at that story on Yahoo or Google or whatever, and they're not clicking over to see her picture? And then there's all these pictures of her
Good
over
picture.
the timeline. And
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, I'll be honest with you. I think the wife's better looking than the mistress. In this case,
I haven't seen picture
No,
of
I
the
saw
wife.
a picture of the wife. She's a nice blonde-looking woman, and I saw the reporter lady, whatever Diane Rossini, whatever her name is. Like, I think the wife's better looking. I mean, but I know
Oh,
it's not. I know it's not
Ted,
about that.
bless your
I mean,
heart.
I know it's not about that.
bless your heart, Ted.
I know it's not about that.
yeah, I have no idea.
Yeah.
I
He just
did
wanted-
not-
he wanted something
I didn't
different.
realize it was going on for 4 years. I didn't realize she had a kid.
She's probably got his kid.
But
she's got a kid named Mike Jr. So you do the math.
I
all
get
right?
it.
So it's-
I get it. It's just that's like a personal thing. Let him and his soon-to-be ex-wife figure out how to do that. You know what
yeah,
they want to
yeah.
do.
I'm looking at her
Sure.
picture,
But-
Ted. She's not prettier.
yeah. She's not doing it,
and that's how we judge if you should or shouldn't do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know it's not about that. I know it's about like the attention. You know,
Oh,
if
it's
she's
about
like
that.
fawning over him, blah blah blah. But I think this has been going on for like years. This is not a recent thing. This is
Yeah. That's
Okay,
not.
and-
Even,
and
that's not
still-
even close.
Yeah, and still, I just knowing that he's going to be hired someplace, just kind of.
Oh well, don't forget, wasn't he like a Pro Bowl linebacker with the Patriots back in the day? Because he's a big dude. He was like a former
He's a
player.
great fucking
Yeah.
coach.
He won the Super
he's
Bowl.
good.
But he won the Super Bowl.
He was
won,
distracted the entire time and still got his team to the Super Bowl.
but he won the Super Bowl as a player.
Well, I don't think any of this was going on. I think this is all a rehash of a couple years ago.
oh, so it's been over?
I think so. I think it's not like a hot and heavy thing right now.
No. I think they got some
Oh,
recent.
see,
they got
this
some
is-
recent pictures of him.
Oh,
That's how they
really?
got busted. Yeah, they were like some. There were some luxury hotel.
I thought that was from before.
No, this is recent. Like that's how they. That's
Yeah,
how
I
it all
thought
came to
this was
light.
like 2023, 2024,
No,
something like
this
that.
is pretty recent. Whatever,
Oh.
how it came out, but it had been going on a long time. Yeah, but
What do we know?
he's going to get rehired. He's still worth millions of dollars, so I don't feel sorry for Mike Vrabel. You know, he's just gonna give his wife half his shit. So what? You know, so
And I'll bet you there's a character clause in his contract that if he does shit like this, he don't get paid.
I don't think that's a fire. I don't think it's a fireable offense.
What?
I mean, you put some stuff in there, but again, if you're doing it for the Patriots,
I'm not
I just
signing
want
this
the
with that
Robert
clause
Kraft-
because I'm going to cheat on my wife in a couple of years, and I still want to
hold
get
on a
paid.
second, hold on a second. You're just saying a character clause. It could be anything.
Yeah.
You could-
And,
I mean-
and there's usually a few bullets that say such as. At least my
So
contract
you
says
think
that.
you think that Robert Kraft put into his coach's thing, if you fuck around, we'll fire you?
Yes, 100%. All their
Why
football
does he
players.
care?
All the football players.
They
have
don't
it.
fire the football players for that.
They can fine them, or they can
No,
cancel
no,
contracts.
no.
Wait,
No. Bullshit.
Stefan Diggs.
If Stefan Diggs, here, let's just say a married football player
Yep.
fucks around with somebody, and they find out, they're not going to get rid of that.
What
football
happened to
player.
the guy that played for the Raiders? Rice was his last name. The running back, the little dude, beat up his girlfriend in the elevator.
No, that was the Ravens. That was the Ravens.
What?
That was the
Ray
Ravens. Yeah.
Rice.
Ray
Ray
Rice.
Rice from the
yeah.
Ravens.
Right.
That's
He
a
was on
completely
he was on video.
different
Yeah.
thing.
That's
He punched
activity
the fuck out of his
detrimental.
wife in a hotel.
Okay, all right.
Elevator.
So cheating on your wife and your family, and
Well,
making
that's
an
domestic.
He was
That's
even
domestic.
cheating
That was
on her.
domestic
of
violence. That
a
was just
lily
domestic violence,
white
yeah.
family like the Crafts. Come on, I haven't seen a
I
football
bet that guy.
contract.
I'll bet you this. No matter what, you take everything every Patriots player has ever done in their life,
including Hernandez,
all of them, and I'll bet you Robert Kraft has done that times 5.
killed people.
Yeah.
don't
I bet
think
he's
so.
had people killed.
So Stefan Diggs. so Stefan Diggs.
Let's change
Hold on,
the subject
stop
here.
it.
Okay.
Allegedly.
Wait, isn't Stefan Diggs? Isn't he the wide receiver with the Patriots? So I think he knocked up. He has 4 kids with 4 different women.
Yeah, but he wasn't married or anything.
Yeah. But the point is,
So if he's not
He's just
married,
like a super penis.
right. But I'm saying, is that more morally reprehensible
No,
than what?
not at all. He's
Mike
not
Vrabel
married.
Did?
He doesn't have a
Oh,
family.
okay. Yeah. So
He's not
That's-
married.
All right, we are moving on. All right. Have you guys ever wondered what people do with way too much time on their hands?
yes, they host a podcast.
I was going to say the same thing.
Okay, if they're not
With
that
no
organized,
no direction in life.
yeah, if they're not that organized and don't have the time to put into that. In 2024, you guys might have seen this because I've held on to this for a little while. There's a German tourist in New York. He went to a taqueria.
Taqueria tacos.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
And he complained that the salsa was too spicy. I guess he ordered the spiciest taco. They explained to him that it was spicy.
Yep.
Then he complained, and he has sued. He tried to sue the taqueria for having too spicy. And it was, here's the funniest part. It was a self-serve salsa bar. Okay? And it says there, and somebody was standing there or whatever, and it says how hot they are. And then he went, how hot is this? And somebody went, it's very, very hot. If you've never had salsa, you really don't want to do this one. And he threw a bunch on his taco.
Instead of just testing it with dipping his pinky and just
Ted, it's for everybody.
Yeah.
Don't dip your pinky in there. Take a spoonful and put it on your plate.
put it in a
Then
little,
put your pinky
No,
in it.
put it in a little paper cup, like the ketchup
Yes,
thing, and just
whatever.
taste it. Yeah.
Clearly, he had another agenda here.
Yes. So he sued the taqueria, but luckily the judge threw this out. Okay.
Thank God.
And then I did a little bit of research. He had a lot more free time on his hands during his trip. He sued. He went to Walmart in New York, and he sued them for $10 million because he couldn't figure out how to log on to their customer Wi-Fi. So here's what happens. You ready? He's trying to figure out how to do this. Okay, can't do it. He calls the New York Police Department, and they never show up. They just never came.
Why would they?
So he sued them too.
Jesus Christ.
No, there's people like that. They're litigious people, like pro se. There's pro se.
There
litigants.
should be a certain kind of prison for people
No,
like that.
but they
I
actually
swear to
they
God.
actually get barred. So people like that actually get barred from filing lawsuits in the future because they're so litigious and they just file over anything, and they're actually wasting the court's time.
Yeah.
So there are certain people, especially like inmates in jail, who have nothing better. Because talk about free time on your hands. You're in prison.
But if you do 10
And you
of those,
can't have a podcast.
if you do 10 of those moves and one of them's even close to being something, and the attorney's like, all right, give him 10 grand. Give him 50 grand.
Yeah,
something
but I
like that.
think it costs you money. I think if they throw this out, because all of those are thrown out. Okay, obviously.
should be.
But I think when you court costs and all that kind of stuff, I
No,
think
it's just
that
a
shit
no,
costs you
no,
money.
but there's just a filing fee. So the point is, there's no.
No, if they
there's-
do stuff, there's
No.
court costs involved.
Right, no, but I'm saying, so at his end, it only whatever the filing fee is to just file the lawsuit. But if it's dismissed, he doesn't get penalized for it. But in Canada, I think if you lose, you actually have to pay a penalty. So if you're filing,
Thank God we're not in Canada.
So but I'm saying if you're filing a frivolous lawsuit,
Well, you're going to start filing frivolous lawsuits?
yeah, so
in Canada.
So his only his only risk is just is spending say $500 to just actually file the suit. But let's just say he goes through the whole motion, but the defendant has to probably spend thousands of dollars to hire an attorney to go against this nut job.
Or
and
give
then-
them a couple $100 and tell them to go away.
Yeah, so it's like legal
fuck off,
it's like
man.
legal extortion. But the point is, someone like that should actually be barred from filing lawsuits in the future because he's
should
not.
They should be caned in public.
That would be better.
Yeah.
That'd be better. Yeah,
Kidding.
that'd be better.
Sir, do you
Like
want to
single-
file this lawsuit? Because if you lose,
Like single-
you will be publicly
This will be your
caned.
5th offense in the last 18 months, and the penalty for that is public caning at Times Square at 5 o'clock on a Friday.
Public shaming and public caning. I like that.
Okay,
I
I
like
don't-
that idea.
I don't think people can be shamed anymore.
Oh, you can shame them.
No, I believe that there's a core group of people that don't feel shame anymore for anything they do. The crazy, come on, you've seen all that shit on your social media.
Sure.
The people that demand things, or the people that
Yeah.
lose their mind over this crazy stuff, and they give them a chance. They even say to them, "Hey, man, listen, I get that you're upset, but we're kicking you out. You're obviously drunk. All you got to do is leave, and everything's cool." And then they just, there is no shame. They just take that one step further, and they do that thing, and then all of a sudden, when the cops come, they're just like, my favorite is, "I pay your salary," right before they get tased.
Yeah. well, obviously, but the point is, after,
You work for me.
Yeah, well, let's assume they're drunk and disorderly, but the point is when it's all over, when they're completely stone cold sober, to put them in a position where they're embarrassed in front of their friends, their family, their coworkers. I'm not saying they're going to be less of an asshole, but the point is it's going to be a deterrent because not that the deterrent's going to be they don't want to put themselves in that position. So the point is when people exhibit bad behavior, it's because there's no repercussions. They can get away with it. That's why they do it.
I think that's
why
one
they
of the
do
things that makes social media kind of cool. I think
Yeah.
there's a lot more repercussions.
Yeah, like in Saudi Arabia, for example, if you're caught stealing, they'll cut your hand off. They'll cut your finger off. So you could be a thief by nature, but if I'm a thief and I'm thinking, okay, if I get caught, is the risk reward worth it? Not that I'm going to stop doing it, but
you can't do that in the United States.
But if the punishment is just going to be so severe, that's going to be the deterrent. So the point is, there's not enough of a deterrent against bad behavior. So that's why some of these entitled people do the things they do, because they know even at the worst case scenario, it's a fine, it's a talking to, but it's not something that physically harms them. And that's why we should bring back public shaming, public punishment, public executions. In some cases,
Nothing gets the attention of the masses like a public execution.
trust me, I guarantee you, if you held the first
Are
public
you
execution,
out of your mind?
let me ask you,
No, I'm not.
when was the last public execution in the
Come
United States?
on.
The last public execution in the United States.
Probably 52, some sort of hanging or maybe a firing squad.
In the 1930s, I want to say in Indiana was the last public execution. I guarantee you, even the people who are outraged and say that we would never do that, I guarantee you, if you had the first public execution right now, there would be millions and millions of people watching that on TV.
Oh, fuck
Guarantee.
I think that's what
because
they call
people
it.
are sick. 1936.
1930, somewhere in Indiana, right?
It was a hanging in. Oh, yeah. It's exactly what you think it is. It was a black dude hung in Owensboro, Kentucky.
Oh, Kentucky. I thought it was Indiana.
Was
my bad. My
the
bad.
the event drew? You ready? 20,000 people.
In person. So with social media, let's make
Come
that
on,
20.
kids, let's go. We're going to watch a hanging.
That would actually be more of a viewership than the Super Bowl, right?
I don't know. Back then, it would have been half the country.
Come on, man. If we drop ourselves to that level, then we're just there's nothing left.
Well, listen, we tried jail with the war on drugs, and what'd that get us? Jail is not a deterrent.
Yeah, but
It's not a deterrent.
But we should be helping those people get off of drugs.
Yep. Okay.
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about people who
But if we really wanted to stop the war on drugs, we could. They don't want to.
I'm not talking about
Who's
nonviolent.
they? Who's they?
Do you think
Who's
the
they?
government doesn't know law enforcement doesn't know where the drugs are coming in and who's doing it?
I think they have a pretty good idea. Sure.
Yeah. And that there's just too much money in it.
No, there's just too much drugs.
Yeah, but I mean, they know they could do a better job of stopping it.
Okay.
Okay, I mean, it's like what's going on in a lot of the countries where they do it. There's just so much money handed out that nobody wants to rat them out.
I see. So everyone's on the take.
I would say fear of what would happen if you do it, if you turn them in,
Cooperate.
and then the money that goes along with it. Yeah, I absolutely guarantee that. Yeah, people are very scummy. But tell you, I will. Here, you guys want
People are very scummy.
You guys want to talk about consequences?
He is negative. You're right, Olympia.
This is what I'll say. When you go to a foreign country, make sure you pay special attention to not being a dick. There was a French teenager who was in a school in Singapore. Okay? Now check this out. It doesn't even make sense why you would do this, but he went around licking dispenser straws in vending machines. Okay,
So wait, what's a dispensing straw in a vending machine?
So I guess they have vending machines where rather than getting like a bottle of something,
Yeah.
you put a cup in and it
Well, like at
dispenses
fast
some
food
sort of
places and
liquid
stuff. Yeah, like, okay.
So this kid,
There's a tube that everything comes out of.
Right.
Okay.
So this kid went around licking these tubes.
So like he craned his neck and stuck
Yep.
his head up there and
Yes. And how do you think
sucked
they
on
know?
that
How do
tube?
you think they know that he did it?
Video.
He videoed himself.
Oh, okay.
He videoed himself, posted it on social media, and because he's in a foreign country and he doesn't know the fucking rules, he got busted. Yeah. And guess what? He is serving, are you ready for this? 2 years in prison
Good. That's good.
For what?
for being a fucking gross pig who's licking all these things and
Because you're in a foreign country.
could be,
You
because
gotta play
in
for their
Singapore, they don't want you to do that.
So there's a law that says if you lick the dispenser out of a vending machine,
I don't-
you're going to get 2 years
well,
in
I
jail.
don't think there's a
Well,
specific
I'm
law. I think it's
guessing-
more like contamination of like doing,
Yeah.
it's like somebody who like if I went to a grocery
I
store
see.
and opened up like an ice cream, a thing of ice cream and like licked it, like took a bite and put it back on the shelf. It's kind of the same thing.
I
But
see,
except I
okay.
get probation.
That would make some
Oh, and by the way,
sense.
like so 2 years ago, I think some social influencer was in Saudi Arabia. Here, just to show you, when you're not in your own backyard, she returned a rental car. There was some dispute about it, so she yelled at the rental car person and left. The cops, the Saudi Arabia police, went to her hotel room, arrested her ass, and held her in custody and said, "You got to pay $20,000 or your ass is going to prison for 5 fucking years."
For what? Yelling at a
That's
rental
right.
car
No,
chick?
Well,
because
it was
the
probably
court
more involved
Yeah,
than
but the
that,
point
but-
is, when you're in another country, you're not in Kansas anymore. You got to follow their rules. So whatever entitlement you think you have, don't assume that shit.
I'm a fucking American,
Yeah,
man. You
don't-
can't mess with me.
Don't assume that shit transfers somewhere else because it doesn't. Yeah.
No, you know what? You know what I thought about it? This is what I was thinking about. When you leave America, it's like you're having sex with another country with no protection.
Yeah.
Okay? And when you fuck one of these countries, you are going to get something you can't get rid of.
Do you remember?
That's, I mean, no,
Jesus
I mean,
Christ.
do you remember the
what I'm
case?
saying is this could have catastrophic.
Oh my God.
So Scott,
We are all instantly dumber after that
Scott,
comment.
so do you remember the case?
No, what I'm saying is the stuff you can get away with here, you cannot get away with in other places. They just don't even mess around with.
Do you remember the case
Okay.
of Otto Wimbier? I think his name Otto Wimbier. Do you remember that name?
No.
So he was a white kid who went on some church missionary thing to North Korea with like a church group.
North Korea.
North Korea.
Okay.
And then I guess
There's
he,
your
Is
first
that-
mistake.
Is that the good Korea or the bad
and
Korea?
I
That's
guess
the
so.
bad
He's with this
Korea.
group.
That's
So
the
I
bad
guess,
Korea.
so I guess
Got
he stole a banner for like a souvenir.
Oh, that's even-
and they
that's
and they
smart.
caught him for stealing a banner just at the hotel. And I guess they arrested his ass. They took him to whatever secret North Korean prison camp he was at, and they fucked him up so bad. And then when they sent him back to the United States, he was a vegetable. Yeah, he was.
I remember that story, and
Yeah.
he was there for like a couple of years,
Yeah, but-
and then he
Yeah.
became like a symbol of
Yeah.
them holding him, and we gave like
No,
$8
but-
billion to give him back or
But
something.
when we got him back, he was already toast. He was already whatever they did to him. He was never the same.
Ted,
so
you're in a foreign
yeah,
prison.
and that's just for stealing a
But
banner.
I don't think I think there was a lot more to it than
No, that was it.
Stealing the banner, I don't. I think
Look,
there,
let me-
I thought he was a soldier.
No. Let me tell you something. In North Korea, if you're caught listening to K-pop from South Korea, you're going to be executed. Seriously, that's how serious. Yeah. So if a North Korean person downloads a K-pop song from South Korea, just a song, just a video, and you're caught, you will be executed.
Ted's doubling down, man. I love
That's
it.
a real thing.
It's a real thing.
Don't fuck with Pyong.
K-pop from South Korea. Oh my
That's
god.
those popular South Korean
I
like
know,
boy
I
and
know
girl
who
bands. Yeah.
K-pop is, but the fact that you're
Okay,
gonna,
I'm typing in. What if you listen to K-pop in North Korea?
What
So I'm
happens?
just.
my guess is you will vomit because the music is awful.
Oh, actually, it's not.
Oh, stop!
That K-pop stuff. Did you see the one that won the Grammy or no the best song in the Oscars? It wasn't bad.
I did not watch the Oscars.
It was really not bad. Okay, so once again, here's what you got to do with Ted. When a lot of what he says is insane.
Yeah.
But when he makes outlandish statements, you have to start believing him because it's like when he goes, who had the most I'd be like, triples. Nobody hits triples in baseball. And Ted goes, well, in 1927,
Tris Speaker.
yeah, whatever. He had 41 triples. You're like, bullshit. You look it up. He had 41 triples. Okay, you ready? If you listen to K-pop, if you get caught listening to K-pop in North Korea, you get terms ranging from forced labor to public execution. So that's who's doing public
Yeah, and
execution.
what is this? There a little asterisk says
Especially under the 2020 law rejecting reactionary ideology and culture. Consuming South Korea media is considered a rotten influence that threatens the regime, and punishments are heavily influenced by wealth and social standing. So I guess if you're a piece of shit and you listen to that, you're fucked.
yeah, and that's a way of like getting rid of the weak links in the population too.
Wow.
That sounds like an urban legend. I don't know
Family
if I believe
members,
it.
if you get caught, holy shit.
I don't believe
Family,
it. I don't believe it.
You don't believe that?
No,
They can do anything they want. Why wouldn't they do that? What would stop them from doing it?
I don't know. Nothing, I guess.
I mean, it's not like it's a fun place where you can be like, I'd like to appeal that. And you're like, okay, well, we're going to kill your mom and dad too. All right, yeah.
Every appeal, we go down another generation.
Yeah, I mean, I just don't think it's, like I said, once you leave America, it's a completely different concept.
Yeah, well,
It really is.
unless you're going to Mexico. That's nice down there.
That's
Oh, yeah,
that's dangerous.
super
That's dangerous
fun.
too.
Amsterdam's
Super fun and fair.
nice. Netherlands, nice.
Yeah, I mean,
Italy, that's nice.
yeah,
Have a good time
yeah.
there.
You don't think there's something stupid?
Dominican Republic, that's nice.
There's some stupid shit you could do in getting busted in some.
I'd rather go to the what's the
Some
red
of
light
those
district
places.
in
Yeah,
Amsterdam?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
did
I'd
that.
go
I
there.
did that.
Oh, really?
once,
How was that?
Oh yeah.
Well, it was during the day on a bike tour.
yeah.
It wasn't like I was there. at
But
night.
how's the
you got a
ambiance?
blowjob on a bike?
No, we were on a bike tour, and they took us right by it, and there's all the girls in the windows and stuff.
They're in the
Like,
windows, yeah.
Oh, you're
Okay.
waving at it. Was kind of weird.
How's the weather out there?
It was not.
Could you ride around with your dick out? That's what Ted's asking? Like when you rode by, could you do that? Is
No,
that
no.
a possible
honey,
thing?
What are those girls doing, honey? I don't understand.
No, they're just modeling lingerie. Yeah. Oh, I don't know why they're taking it off. Yeah, they must not like that lingerie.
Pointing over by the door. I don't know what that means.
All right. So we've been talking a little bit about cheating. Here's what I would say: don't get married to anyone famous and then get caught cheating on them. Oh, like really famous.
Like Travis Kelce when he mirrors Taylor Swift?
I mean,
You mean Travis cheating on what's her name?
Taylor Swift?
Taylor?
Yeah. If he mirrors, it looks like I think they're engaged.
They're
allegedly.
getting married. I think this summer.
yeah, they're getting yeah.
Oh.
The who's invited is like the biggest thing ever, Ted. No,
I'm not invited.
This is the reason. This is the reason
You
I
never know.
was saying it. Did you guys see the movie Thunderbolts?
I've heard of it. I've never
don't
seen
think
it.
I've seen it, no.
You ever seen the movie Bloody Night with the Santa Claus and he kills the
No,
bad
never
guys?
seen that.
All right, there's an actor, David Harbour. He's an actor. He was in both of those movies. He's kind of like
So he's not very famous. Okay.
he's pretty famous.
Really? Okay.
He's pretty famous. He was married to a singer named Lily Allen.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and I guess he fucked around on her big time. Okay, so
Who's the bigger star, her or him?
they're kind of equal.
Really?
He's
Okay.
pretty much a movie star,
Yeah.
and she's pretty much a big singer.
Okay.
Yeah. So here's what happened. He got caught. Okay, and so she wrote the album after she caught him. She wrote an album, and like 2/3 of the songs are about what a piece of shit he is.
Wait, but doesn't Taylor Swift do that? Like all her ex-boyfriends, all like half her
This is
songs,
Ted,
or
Ted, Ted.
basically disparage
Yes,
her ex-boyfriend.
yes,
So
They
no,
motivate-
Taylor
they
Swift,
motivate
yeah,
singers, yes.
Okay, that kind of thing. This is way past that. I listened to a few of the songs really quick, and she was very, very mad
She was angry.
when she did.
She was a
this.
woman scorned.
She was
She's a woman scorned.
very angry.
She's a woman scorned.
Yeah, you got it. If you listen to the songs, I think the album is from 2024 or 2025. Lily Allen, and you can tell which songs are about her ex-husband and the cheating. Then she had a concert. She went on tour, and her very first concert she went on to promote the album, she wore a dress covered, and it was a pretty big dress covered in receipts for shit he bought for his girlfriend and the text messages that he sent to her.
Okay, so she's projecting already then.
I'd
And
say
it's covered, and they show it. It's wild. It is wild. I mean, she is so angry.
Yeah,
But
just the hair.
that might become part of her stick, though, right? That's part of her draw, her
will tell you this.
attraction, and she's probably got a lot of other ladies that are feeling the same, and that's maybe she's got a little bit of a wave
The
there.
music was pretty good. I mean, the songs are.
Great marketing. Great marketing
I
campaign.
mean, the songs are
Great
really
marketing,
good.
Yeah.
Hell yeah! That
I never heard of her before, but I will say this: when she sings angry, she sings well.
Yeah.
really.
So maybe that's the motivation she needed. So in a way, he did her a favor. Sometimes you need motivation to get you to the next level.
So
you know?
wait, so when they meet each other at a restaurant at some point, because she's kind of famous, he's kind of famous, it'll be like, you know what, baby? I know, but look at all the good that happened.
You can thank me later.
Yeah, in a
Look
way,
at all the good stuff.
No,
that
so
happened.
so it's like so that Coldplay
Wow.
cheating scandal. So the name of the company was called Astronomer. It was just some like small IT company in Massachusetts. But the point is, they became world famous after that cheating scandal at the Coldplay concert.
So you think people use their business because of that, or they just became
No, the point
known,
is the point is nobody ever heard of them. And after that cheating scandal broke due to that Coldplay concert where they were on
Yes,
the jumbotron.
that's very
the
true.
point is,
Yep.
it was
did they get more business because of it?
I mean,
Maybe.
but they're world famous. I mean, so they went from being like nothing to world famous.
Okay, so
that free
but
advertising.
let's just say the three of us are running a company.
Clever.
And what do they do? What does Astronomer do?
It's just some IT support.
Okay.
Yeah, they're nothing.
So
Yeah,
now we need an IT company. I say, Scott, Ted, listen, we need a new IT company. Said, no, we can go with this guy, this one, or this one. Or what about that one where the CEO was fucking around with the other girl? Let's use that one because they're in the news all the time. Like, you think someone said that? I don't think.
No,
who the fuck would say
well,
that?
I think it was indirect. And then the point is, so the
Good point. Good
Yeah.
point.
So
Yeah,
the husband,
yeah.
so the husband of the woman. So the husband of the woman that was cheating on him,
He
I guess-
divorced her.
No, but he had like a private like rum label company called Profiteer or something, and that became super famous because. So actually, he got the best free advertising too because of what his old lady did when she stepped out on him. So
I don't know.
So
Okay,
in,
but
so in
that's
a
a different
roundabout
thing.
way,
I mean, that's just a random company that was involved in this. You're
Right.
not going to go to the company if it's like, oh man, remember that company where that guy shot the other guy and killed him? Yeah, let's use them for our delivery system. Yeah.
but
well,
the,
both of those people worked at the same company. That's different.
worked at the
you
same
know?
company. Yeah.
But I mean, I don't think. I mean, you might get your name out there, but I don't think people are picking your business.
No.
Like, I wouldn't pick your business.
Well, it's all about judgment too. Those are senior people, the CEO and the VP of HR, and they're making those kind of decisions. What kind of moral decisions are they going to make when it comes to my business?
I don't care about moral decisions.
We could charge him 10 more hours. He's not going to know the difference.
But that's
Let's
why.
go.
But that's
you know?
why. But that's why they were both. That's why he quit and she quit within a few weeks because obviously, when they're lecturing their underlings about accountability and leadership and blah blah blah, and then they're
Yeah,
and they're
doesn't
fucking
help.
around at a Coldplay concert. Yeah, obviously
They're done.
You can't. Yeah,
They're
they're done.
done.
Yeah, they
They're
have no
done.
credibility.
They're
Of
done.
course. Yeah.
it doesn't help.
Yeah, it's like being lectured by somebody in a fucking ballroom gown at the Grammy Awards. It's like, I don't need a fucking lecture by you, Marie Antoinette in a fucking ballroom
Are you talking
gown.
about the Met Gala?
Yeah, whatever, yeah.
All
Yeah.
those costumes
No,
and stuff?
but it's like when
Is that insane?
No, but it's like
I'd never realized it was that thing.
Yeah.
And I was just...
It's just for rich people to
Right.
walk
But
around
it's like,
in dresses
yeah,
that
they're
are.
like they're peacocks. Yeah, but it's like a rich person lecturing. It's like a rich person lecturing the general population about whatever they believe in. It's just like, you know what they did to Marie Antoinette back in the French Revolution? They cut her head off. That's what they did. That's what I think about when I think about someone.
So
a
let's just
rich
go right
person
back to
lecturing
public
me.
executions.
God,
Bring back the guillotine, man. Super cheap.
No.
Bring back the guillotine.
God
Don't bring
damn,
back
that
the
would be
gui-
amazing. Can you imagine slow-mo?
Dude, isn't the
And the
guillotine
head
like the
just
best?
rolls
Isn't the guillotine
slowly
the
into the
best?
basket?
You don't have to worry about the drugs. Remember the
If if they offered that on TV,
dude, the guillotine's the
and
best.
either one of you dickheads
And there's a
watched
basket-
it,
and there's a
I don't know if I
basket.
could be friends with you.
It would be on the news. You could not watch it.
You could
could not-
absolutely
uh-uh.
you could absolutely
No,
avoid
no,
it.
So here's
Yes,
the thing.
impossible.
So on death row, a lot of people on death row, they're obviously filing appeal after they've been on death row for 30 years, which is 29 years too long. So the point is, we can't execute these people because we can't get the drugs from the pharmaceutical companies.
No,
because
we're not doing that.
It's
We're not doing
unethical.
it. Pass, stop. We talked about it a million times.
Just get,
No,
just get the guillotine.
no.
Problem
We're not-
solved.
We're not guillotining anybody. Okay.
That's good, man. I like the fact that you've got the benefit of 217 shows
Yeah.
of history, and you're saving me from some of this stuff.
I'm not saving you. I'm saving the people that
Okay.
listen to the
Yeah,
show so
yep,
they don't
yep.
do one of these. I'm not going to listen to this shit again.
Yeah.
No. Okay. Here's what I'd like you guys to do.
I think Ted honestly forgot that he said it before.
Yeah, of course he did. Okay, so this is what I want you guys to do. I want to play. I want to role play a game. Okay, so we're gonna be
shit.
actors. We're gonna be actors. Okay, that's all we are as actors. It's not real life. Are you guys ready?
I only cosplay. I don't role play.
Okay, you can cosplay, role play, whatever. Okay, let's imagine that one of us or all of us have erectile dysfunction of some kind.
Okay.
Okay.
That's
It's
called-
you guys, not me,
it's
but
called-
whatever.
It's
It's
called
okay?
whiskey.
Now,
It's called whiskey dick.
This
but
is
okay.
only for demonstrational purposes. Okay, let's imagine that we're all gay too. Okay, so
We're happy.
I'm suddenly not liking this game.
Stop. We're,
I'm happy.
Look,
Okay.
look, neither one of the guys in Brokeback Mountain were gay. Yet, They did that movie.
Okay.
All right. Now go with me on this. Here's why we're doing this. There's a new ED treatment that's being used primarily, and it doesn't make any sense why, but for gay guys.
Okay.
And mostly gay guys are doing this. Like that's this.
Mostly gay guys are buying this ED
Are doing
product.
this ED treatment. Okay. So you have to imagine that you could, if you decide you want to do this, Ted, the ED treatment is not butt sex, so just relax. It has nothing to do with that. Okay, it's an actual ED treatment.
Where are we going with this?
Okay, here we go. Are you ready? Are you ready?
That was kind of
This is an ED treatment. We have ED.
Okay, so you're
We're all
taking a
gay.
pill, you're doing something.
Wrong. Here's what it is.
Okay,
The
there we go.
doctor draws your blood, spins it up in a centrifuge, and creates, and this is very, I dumbed this down for me, platelet-rich plasma
Sure.
from your blood. Okay.
I've
That
heard,
makes sense
I've
to you?
heard of it. Yes, yes,
Oh,
yes.
okay, cool. All right. Now, here's the thing. That blood is taken out. It's got to get put back into your body. Here's how it works. It's injected into 3 places near the base of your penis. Yeah.
I've actually heard of this before.
No way.
It's a real thing.
You're gay. No. No, it's a real thing. No, it's a real thing.
Yeah, yeah.
It's
yeah.
a real thing.
I've heard of this
Sounds
before.
like a scam.
No way.
Yep.
When did you hear about this?
I don't know, dude. I just know that as soon as you said plasma-rich, whatever.
Platelet-rich plasma.
Yeah, I was like, I've heard that before, and then click, click,
No, they
click.
do that
and-
for athletes. So didn't Kobe Bryant remember when he was hurt like years ago? He went.
They don't
he
inject it
he
into
went
his
to, No,
penis.
but I'm saying they do like a blood. They do like the platelet
Toby,
thing.
what are you doing
no,
out
they-
there?
no, they do like the
You just
plate-
happy to see me?
No, they do like the platelet thing where they take your blood out and they like recirculate, they like enrich it, then they put it back in your body to help you healing. See, I thought ED treatment for gays was
Don't you
toilet,
dare.
toilet
Don't
paper
you
rolls
dare.
with the hamster.
Don't you dare.
That's what I thought it was. It's got he agrees. He agrees.
You know what? I'm going to
I-
stop you from drinking altogether.
I don't know what to say to
You
that.
brought
Ted.
it up.
No.
Matt, let's carry on with the role play.
Okay. All right. So, it's supposed to repair the ED problem, and the way they do it, this is the way they describe it. It's like working out, causing trauma to your muscle, and then giving your muscle nutrients.
Right.
And it's the same thing, except I guess you're doing it to your love muscle.
So, but Ted just made fun of that. But actually,
He did.
he might be right because you got a thigh injury. You jam some of that platelet-rich blood capsules in there,
Yeah.
and it.
Not the hamster in the butt thing.
No,
Yeah,
no,
I'm
that
saying-
that was not right.
Obviously,
was not
but
right.
I'm saying ED is obviously not gender specific. So when you say we have ED treatment specifically
Wait,
for
wait.
No, it's not
Gonna
gender.
challenge the premise on that statement.
No, here's the thing.
Gender.
This is the part of this that
What you
this
say?
is the part of this that kind of the reason it drew me to the story is that primarily gay guys are doing this. That this is the thing that they are choosing to do for ED.
understand.
Okay, all
Which
right.
is it's weird that it's just weird to me that this thing
Does it like
anybody can do
create?
it.
Does it like create instant action, or is it just for future use, or
Okay.
what's the context?
Are you
there?
ready? All you have to do is do that injection.
Yeah.
Take a penis pump twice a day for 10 minutes for a month, and voila, you're cured.
Do a penis pump.
So you put your dick in a penis pump
Right.
for 10 minutes twice a day
10
for a
minutes.
month
Okay.
with these injections
Twice a day
twice a day
for a month,
for a month
plus 3 shots.
plus 3 shots.
Okay.
Into the base of your dick.
And then
you're
and
cured.
then what's at the end of that time frame and everything? What happens?
Actually, you ready for this? Besides making your dick work, they say better than any pill, it actually makes your dick bigger.
So
That's the
so
claim they're
so you
making.
don't need any more pills. You don't need anything. You
don't need
naturally
anything.
get aroused now,
Yeah,
and not only are you getting aroused when you want to get aroused, you're bigger and badder.
Bigger and badder.
No effing way.
Yep.
So the question is, would you do that?
Cost $2,000 on average.
Okay, so
I just heard
Would
bigger.
you-
I just heard bigger penis.
would you do that?
I just
Would
heard
you
bigger
do
penis.
that?
I didn't catch the rest.
Well, I mean, this is if you have ED. I mean, and I know we're imagining that and we're gay, but
Well, that's like saying I already have muscles, but if I took steroids, my muscles would be bigger. Wouldn't you just take the steroids? I mean,
Yeah,
so it's like let's just say
yeah, but
my-
there's I mean, there's
But let's just say you could get an erection normally, but it's like, oh, now my penis could just be 20% bigger. Wouldn't you just do the
And-
gay
and-
treatment
you have to have
anyway?
shots in your dick.
And instead of 80%, it's 100% when you want to go.
Yeah, obviously, there's no such thing as a gender-specific ED. That's just make-believe. So can we stop?
Gender specific ED. What are you talking about? You saying that
Gender.
women have ED?
So let's just say there's a man who's with a woman, and he does the exact same treatment, the same treatment protocol as a homosexual man. So it's somehow going to be different results.
No, that's not.
Dude, he's
stop
saying that
drinking.
he's
What
saying
I'm
the
saying is-
homosexual population are doing it more.
Yeah, that this is a
why
thing.
Why can't the heterosexual population do it?
They can, but they don't
Anybody
want to.
can do it, Ted.
Of course.
It's just it's the thing that I couldn't find when I did my research. Yeah, that this is so popular with gay guys, like way more popular with gay guys than it is with straight guys.
Let's get a chalkboard and we'll just draw this up for you, Ted. Or Ted.
I'm
Chud.
Chud.
Cannibalistic humanoid underground dweller.
Whoa!
I remember that movie. I remember that movie. Yeah, I remember that movie.
Oh my god!
Wow, I remember that movie. I
Dude,
saw
that
that movie.
is top
I saw that movie.
Chud.
I saw that movie.
Oh, now I want to watch that.
It's so
Wait, there's
freaking
Chads
good.
and there's
Terrible.
Chuds.
So freaking terrible.
Cannibalistic humanoid underground dweller.
Oh my god.
If that doesn't pull you in, nothing will.
I mean, that's probably more people know that than scuba.
Usually those like subterranean Middle
Chud.
Earth, those Middle Earth movies like Lord of the Rings put me to sleep because you're in the Middle
is
Earth.
completely
it's fucking
different,
dark.
Ted.
It's like
This is literally
Did you hear the name?
cannibalistic humanoid underground dwellers.
yeah, but it's all
And you're
subterranean
talking about Lord
shit.
of the Rings.
I'm saying it's subterranean shit. It's in the fucking when the whole movie's in the fucking dark. I'm gonna fall asleep. That's all I'm saying. You know, so I can't see shit.
Chud and
Oh my
Lord of the
God.
Rings. They're definitely not on the same page.
Oh my god! Holy fuck! Okay, all right. One thing before we get to our final thoughts, this is what I want to know. The world's shittiest airline is closed down,
Spirit.
and I want to know why anyone is upset about this. I need to know. I don't understand why anyone is upset about the fact that the world's shittiest airline is closed down.
Can I just say one thing about that? This is my only comment on that. In their 34 years of existence, not one fatality, not one airplane crash. I'll just leave it at
How
that.
do you know that?
Wait, you're talking about fatality in airplanes. I'm talking about
Yeah,
people
I
have
know,
probably
I know,
killed
I know,
themselves.
I know bad
Do you how many
customer
people-
service.
No,
I get it. I
Do
get
you know how
it.
many people have flown Spirit Airlines and gone home and killed themselves?
Sure. But
About
actually
60%.
but actually died on the plane. Actually died on the plane. So actually
They
they
killed
That's
themselves
so fucking-
afterwards.
the only
I've
positive
flown
thing I
on
say,
Spirit.
Airlines has never
Okay.
had a fatal plane crash in their existence.
All right, you flew on Spirit.
I flew on Spirit, and
And?
it was super affordable. I got a little annoyed with all the little ticky-tack charges for everything that you got to pay
Literally,
for.
I said, I
Can
used
fly
the
for
bathroom.
$49?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, you want to pick a seat? You want something to drink?
Yeah.
You got to early this? You want to carry a bag? Blah, blah, blah. Next thing you know, that $89
Yeah, of course.
is
Of course, yeah.
$228 or
Of
whatever.
course, yeah.
Yeah.
It's marketing, yeah.
Yes, and then actually, you know
And the
what's funny?
seats were like steel. Like
Yeah.
they were not comfortable at all. And the armrests, I remember they were thin, like so thin. Like if you put your arms on them, it was like a little like Vietnamese torture,
Yeah.
where it would just like hurt your arms by resting them on it.
Wear your padded suit.
Ted,
Thumbs up.
did you fly Spirit?
You know, I might have. I don't.
No one forgets.
The yellow airplane, right?
Yes,
the yellow one.
yes.
Yeah,
But Ted,
I've
I
never-
flew with my family.
I've never
I took
flown-
all
I've never-
four of my kids
No, I've
on
never
it.
flown them. I've never flown them.
I don't remember. I think maybe Jack and I flew to a baseball tournament or something like that, and it was he got a call to play. Hey man, we need a third baseman. We're going to go out there. We're going to do our thing. I
Fucking
think
A, that
it
sounds
was
awesome.
the worst experience of an airplane of all time.
Definitely the
I just
Low
don't
budget
get it. It
mode.
would be like if the shittiest restaurant in your neighborhood closed. So like you would be upset.
But there's a whole demographic of people, clearly not enough, that rely on, I just want to get there.
It's
I don't
it's
need all
the,
the bullshit.
It's like the Greyhound bus. Greyhound bus is like
I
it's
don't
like
need to be
it's-
happy.
It's basic. It's
I don't
basic.
need to sleep.
I don't need to be comfortable. I don't
yeah.
need a water.
no.
I just need
Yeah.
to fucking get there.
It's
Let me
basic.
read my
It's
magazine.
basic. It's like taking a Greyhound bus. You know what you're getting yourself into.
Yep.
It's basic transportation. It's super cheap.
Yep.
Yeah, you're going to be a little uncomfortable, but you're going to get from point A to point B.
You're going to be
which
a
is what
lot
you're doing.
uncomfortable,
Yeah.
and then whatever you pay is not what you're going to. Whatever you think you're
Sure.
going to pay, whatever bullshit. When you get onto the Spirit Airlines bullshit website, and you said, "Oh, $57. Cool, I can afford $57
obviously not.
to fly to." But that's what it says, and then it's just like then from that point on, if you walking onto the plane is $8.
Well, and you got to join a
Sitting
club.
down, yeah.
And if you're a club member or you're not a club member, the prices are different. The only reason they can sell you a club is so they can market the
It's
shit out of
marketing,
you.
yeah. I think your bag. Remember, I think they had a little thing like if your bag didn't fit in this little like area, like if it didn't fit in a little slot, they charge you extra.
No, they charge you for everything
Yeah,
you bring on,
sure.
other than a woman bringing on an average sized purse.
Yeah.
If your purse was like an oversized purse, they charged you money.
So you know
that's
that.
why
So-
everybody was fighting. That's why when you watched all those videos of people just like kicking the shit, like fighting, physically fighting,
Yeah.
like Spirit Airlines people at the gates. It's literally because, all right, well, it says right here. It says right here that if your purse is bigger than 10 inches by 6 inches, we're going to charge you. Fuck you. It's like, no,
So
fuck you.
let me ask you this. Wouldn't you do, if you flew Spirit and you knew all these rules, let's just say, okay, they're going to charge you $100 to check a bag. That's an average size bag. Why not just go without a bag and then just go to Walmart, wherever you land, and spend $50 and just get the clothes you need right there?
Jesus
damn.
Christ, man!
I mean, I'm not a genius. I'm not a
What's next?
genius.
Jesus
I'm not a
Christ.
genius. Even I can figure that shit out.
Ted, no shit.
Go to
Thank you.
Walmart and get for $50. Get
You-
your wardrobe
you
for
ever-
when you're on vacation.
you ever heard of
and you
good-
want to look your best.
You ever heard of Goodwill?
I mean, what? Why would you spend $100 checking a bag when you could spend half that at Walmart and go out to those nice dinners and everything that you're going to do on your
Okay,
vacation?
let's top this. You're already wearing clothes. What if each night you slept naked and you just in the sink, you just washed your clothes, hung them up to dry, and just wore those same
Problem
clothes?
solved. Nobody even cares what you're wearing these days.
And you wonder why when I come back from like a trip with Ted that it takes me 2 days. Scott's like, oh man, you and Ted, you went someplace. You're gonna do something. I'm like, I'm not over it yet, man. And Scott's just like, what are you talking about? I'm like, yeah, no, man.
I'm in the re-entry phase.
Yeah, man. This is,
Let me ask you a question. When's the last time you went to work or somewhere and let's just say you wore the same clothes every day for a week and they were so reasonably clean? Has anyone ever came up to you and said, "Hey, man, you've been wearing the same pants for the last 5 days"? You know who said that? No one ever.
I've said that.
so
No one ever.
you realize that the two jobs I have to wear the same shirt, the same. I mean, I have to basically wear the same outfit every day.
So you're
But
like-
I don't wear the
No,
same.
but you're
shirt.
talking about an executive environment.
No,
Yeah,
I'm talking about like an average job. You show up, it's like no one. People.
But are
just
you
wear-
talking about like washing them?
No, I'm saying not even washing it. But I'm saying you wear the same. Let's just say for a social experiment, you wear the same pants and shirt every day for
But
a week
you
straight
wash
to
them
work.
in between every day.
Whatever you did, whether you washed them or not,
whoa.
because no one knows that. But the point is, you go to work.
But Ted-
when's the last time someone came up to you and said, "Hey, man, I noticed you've been wearing the same shirt and pants for the last 5 days. You disgust me."
Yeah.
Who's ever said that?
Okay, but
no one
but
ever.
Ted, they might say you've been wearing the same shirt for 4 days, and it smells like you've been wearing the same fucking shirt for 4 days.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Maybe.
I mean, that's a legitimate
Right,
thing.
but has that ever happened in real life to you?
Ted? We've had tipsters or people that stank. You've given tips
But
for
assuming you
people
don't,
that stink.
assuming you don't smell, just let's assume
Oh,
how
let's
How
not
can
you
you
go
do the
there.
same
Let's not
thing
go
for
there,
4
yeah.
days and not smell?
Again, let's just assume
Plus-
you're not sweating, you don't smell, but you're wearing the same clothes.
If you're not sweating, you're not working.
Okay, what are you doing?
Listen,
right,
that's all I'm saying.
all
Okay,
right, all right.
let's finish this up. We did not do last thoughts. Scott, you do not have a standard.
Wait, I gave my
You gave a
standard. I
standard
gave my
earlier.
standard
That's
earlier.
bullshit.
Yeah,
Whatever.
that
That
was
was
a little
half-assed
something-
and bullshit.
little
We're not
something.
counting that.
All right,
But let's do last thoughts because we didn't even do one last time because we went
yeah.
so long.
Well, because you let the yo-yo guy go on forever.
Yeah, that was a great story.
Yeah.
That was a great story.
I thought that was
good,
cool.
yeah.
But let's get last thoughts. And
Why
Teddy,
didn't we get any yo-yo tricks? I don't understand
Because
why.
because what I told you on Sunday, our guests, our listeners can't see him doing yo-yo tricks. So what are they gonna? They're gonna hear, oh, that was awesome, and they're gonna be like, those guys are dicks. We can't see it. So no, I told them to stop and get on the yo-yo, the Nat Yo-Yo International Yo-Yo Championships, and then hopefully they did. They watched that. And
Yeah,
they came
you
back.
clearly got a lot of yo-yo feedback.
Yeah, people love yo-yos.
Yeah.
All right, Ted, but let's get this last thought.
Happy Mother's Day, Sunday. To all you mothers out there.
Well, the way you said
I mean,
that.
not you guys,
All you
obviously.
mothers.
or all you MFers.
Don't forget the flowers and cards.
Okay. All right, Scott, last thought.
How do you know if you're in chains if you never move?
My dick just got smaller. I don't even know what the fuck are you doing.
I just called the police.
Okay, wow, that's deep, man. You know what? If everybody listening right now is stoned out of their fucking minds, you know what's going to happen? We're going to have the highest listenership in the history of. We're gonna blow Joe Rogan out of the water. Now, if everybody's not high,
If you do the same thing, you have the same life, the same experiences, do nothing different, you're always doing the same shit. How do you know if you're in chains?
that's
It
an interesting
sounds
thought.
like a Scott Standard vibe.
It's
right
an
here.
interesting thought. No, that's an interesting thought.
all
Okay.
right, interesting.
Here's my last thought. The UK experienced a terrible crime last month. Not many people are talking about it, but it's important to me, and I feel I have to mention it. Some thieves, in fact, let's call them what they are. They're terrorists. Stole over 4,000 kegs of Guinness, and almost 1,000 wheels of cheese.
You're right. That is terrace level.
Yeah. Hardworking and non-hardworking men and women in the UK are now without beer and cheese. And you might say to yourself, could they drink other beer and eat a different snack? Yes, but they'll be less joyful when they do it, and they will have a heavy heart. Now, police have no suspects, but I want to help them out, okay? Officers in the UK, here's what you're looking for. A bunch of drunks with the worst cheese farts you have ever smelled in your life. If you find them,
That sounds like a last story, not a
you
last
found
thought.
That's
the
funny.
culprits.
That's funny.
All right.
Jesus Christ.
Hey, man, it's
Let's
just
call them what they are. Terrorists.
No, we walked
We're
in
from common thieves to terrorists
how about
with
just-
a wave of your
How
hand.
about just Green Bay Packer fans? Cheeseheads.
No,
Cheeseheads.
we walked into the bar the other day, and the girl says, waitress says something like, "Oh, we got a beer special," right? And they go, "Oh," and she lists the beers. They go, "I'll have one of these." She goes, "We don't have that." And
Yep.
I say, "We have one of these." She goes, "We don't have that." What do you got? These. Are those on special? No. All right, here we go.
Was that last week at the
Yeah,
bar?
that was last week at the bar.
We wanted.
And somehow you choked it.
Told us about the beer special.
And you choked it all down anyway and survived.
Yeah, but it just
So it didn't matter.
It's just a weird thing to do. Okay.
out of Yingling. That's
So
not good.
yeah, out of Yingling is terrible. You're out of this, and this. I'm like, are those the specials? Yeah.
That was so funny.
Okay. Let's see. No guest again. We got 2 more weeks of no guests, but my sister is going to sit in on the 12th. So next week she's going to sit in. So
What's the purpose of that? Just
just to have her on.
have a good time?
Yeah, just to have her on, and yeah, it's nice to have an alternative voice.
and
So
you
when
just have one sibling. That's your sister, right?
I mean, as far as I know, my dad. You know what? My folks passed away, and my dad. He goes, Matt, come here. He goes, I have one thing to tell you. You and your sister. And then that was
Jesus
Let me tell you
Christ.
about.
Oh my God!
Have 7 other.
You are
brothers
not
and sisters.
alone.
Yeah.
There's this.
Yeah. I just want to tell you.
Wow, that's
and
pretty
then,
dark.
let's see, in a
Okay.
couple of weeks, May 26th, we are going to have Scott Diagri.
Oh, my God.
Diagri. And he is a tomato maniac. So if you are a grower, a planter, you know what? You judge our guests before. Scott is making derogatory gestures, but
Boring,
you
yawning.
judge our guests ahead of time, and a lot of them have good stories, and they're always interesting.
All right,
I want to
Believe me,
hear what he has to say.
about tomatoes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can't wait.
I want to get in gardening. I actually want to start gardening one of these days.
Yeah, there we go. See, there we go. That's what we're gonna get right there. A whole lot of that.
Scott, I'm going to ask you one simple question, and then we're gonna nix this thing in the bud. What are the odds that Ted ever plants anything in his entire life? Give it to me.
Well, given his yard is concrete
Yeah.
and stones, I'd say 0.
0.0%. All right, keep listening, keep enjoying, and we'll see everybody next week.